What's up? What's up, everyone? Give me 1 second. You know the drill. How are you guys doing? How's your day been? Happy New Year. First stream since the New Year, I think. Time is an illusion. Who the hell knows at this point? There we go. All right. Ladies and genitals, how are you doing? Wake-em. Wait, what? Wake-em? What the fuck? Welcome. It snowed today. It snowed here today as well. Snowish. We got a light dusting. Oh man, what's that emblem? That is Metagalactic Bloom, the second rarest emblem in the game. Very nice. Yo, Brennan, how are you doing? Make an emblem command. I think there actually is an emblem command. I've been doing these goddamn Tingle Shore daily bounties for so long. No emblem, please help. Oh, I'm so sorry, dude. Oh, there is no. I made a video on it. 1 second. 1 second. I can do this. Emblem. It does look very nice. There we go. Copy link. Adcom emblem. My emblem is Metagalactic Bloom. More info. There you go. Okay. Good shit, boys. Thank you for reminding me to add that. I've been meaning to for a while. How are we doing, ladies and gentlemen? Does anyone in chat have a... Wait, let me check real quick. Does anyone in chat have a throwaway? A throwaway, and I'll be making a video over bounty prep here soon. Don't worry about that. Does anyone in chat have a throwaway checkpoint? Welcome, everyone. Okay, what am I doing? What is this loadout even? You have it, Terminator. If possible, could I grab that from you? Oh, you got one, Brennan? Brennan, if you have the second one, I want the second one, not the first one. Second one's boss. Which one do you have, Terminator? Not to be picky, not to look a gift horse in the mouth or anything. Just put your code in chat and I'll join up on you. Whatever, whoever puts it in, I'll just join up on you. Whatever, not a big deal either way. I just have 2 catalysts I need to finish. I need to finish the Arbalest and I need to finish the Rat Fillet, bro. What type of name is that? That's awesome. No, you're good. That's such an old person saying. What is? We're unlocking Diabetes 4 now. I don't have that much more to turn in. I have, well, 80 cookies. You know, I do. It's just like, it just keeps building up, bro. Oh, look at gift horse in the mouth. Yeah, you know what? You're right. I don't know. There's a spot on the moon that's better for special catalysts. No shot, bro. No shot. Especially if you do this. Ooh. And this. Ugh. What's the other catalyst that came out? Oh, Forerunner. So these are the 2 I need to do. Oh, give me a hug. Do you have a hug emote? Okay, we'll do this one. This one's good too. Nice. Oh, this Thrall wants to play. Hey, get off my friend, dick. There we go. Are you, James, are you talking about the portal? Frag Grenade's so cool. Haven't played with it yet. I've been so busy doing other stuff. Good news, if you missed it the other night, we are back up at maximum triumph score. So we are tied with 91 other people in the world for max triumph score. We're back to every single seal, every single guild ever, including retired seals. So we're just kind of vibing, brothers. Thank you so much. Thank you, Brennan. Why do you play high mobility? High mobility, this is actually a really good example of why I play high mobility. High mobility, for like skating, so say I'm just like doing this, it doesn't matter. So the one thing, I used to be on this train too. I thought high mobility was really bad. And it can be. High mobility can be really bad if you're speed running. Because if you guys don't know, mobility affects really two things. Your strafe speed, so the strafe, you know, side to side, as well as your jump height. The higher mobility you have, the higher you jump. And so if you're trying to like sword skate and you're getting more height, that's not a good thing. However, if you just like cancel your jump really fast, or what I do is if you just swing low enough, your height doesn't really matter. And so it neglects that. What it is really good for is for if you need to jump around things. So like if Destiny isn't a flat environment, there are a lot of things like this. And so like, because I have higher mobility, I will go faster up these slopes than someone with lower mobility. Just with a simple mobility boost because I have higher mobility. It's also really good if you have heat rises, because you also heat rise higher up in the air, meaning that you can hit like longer combos and stuff. So it's really a couple things. I definitely used to be on the high mobility is bad train, but once you start learning the combos and really when to do what sorts of skates where, high mobility is actually pretty good. So, yo, Just Stark, how are you doing? Garbage, how are you doing? What do you think about threat detector reservoir burst? Because I deleted my slide shot reservoir. Why did you delete your slide shot reservoir? Oh, last message, sorry. Hall of Wisdom, go to the Cryptolith, kill the enemies in the room, and then stand in the pulsing hallway. Infinite enemies spawn. Go to the Cryptolith, kill the enemies in the room. Go to the Cryptolith. The Cryptolith is next to... Am I missing something? Isn't the Cryptolith right next to Eris? Oh my gosh, I'm missing every shot right now. For sure, James. And some people, there are some speedrunners that still don't prefer it. It's really just kind of your input device, or like, you know, what sort of combos you're more comfortable with. Everyone's got their preference. I find that high mobility helps me more than hurts me, and I have a lot of friends that really come to that same conclusion as well. Do you have the last wish? No, I don't. That's the only raid jacket I'm missing, unfortunately. I did not finish. I was on Xbox. I didn't really have a super dedicated team at the time. So unfortunately, I never got the last wish raid jacket. Which is really unfortunate. It's one of those things. I've had an opportunity, like I've had people like offer for me to buy theirs and stuff, or like buy the code. I could have bought the code. But the thing is like what I really like about the Bungie reward system and why I support it as much as I do, it's not because it's just cool stuff. It's because I like having tokens of my experience and my accomplishments. And I didn't beat Last Wish week 1. And so I don't want something that suggests I did. It's just as simple as that. And so on my wall behind me, you see it sometimes. I have all of my raid jackets like shadow box, like hung up on the wall. And the Vault of Glass one will be there too. And it just, you know, the Last Wish one, because I didn't earn it, it wouldn't really fit up there, you know? Having an inactive team sucks. It wasn't really an inactive team. It was more of, they were just like, don't get me wrong, it was the Legions guys. They're still really good friends of mine, but they weren't as hardcore into the game as I am. Like, I'm the type of guy, like, you give me the right team. Look, so I guess a really good example is like, take Dado's team in Last Wish, right? They sat there for 24 hours. Over 24 hours and did that raid, and there's not very many people that will do that are capable of doing that are, you know, that it takes you have to be wired a very specific way, right? I am one of those types of people. I could do that. I've done very similar things for raids in the past. I would do it again, but it's hard to find a team that's that committed and is like that type of person, you know? And so that's just kind of where I was for Last Wish, fortunately. Yeah, fair enough, James. But that's also like with Spire Stars, like I beat that raid very soon. I don't know if it was like, I don't remember what day it was on, but I beat it, but I didn't beat it with my team because I was like, it was like that type of thing. Like they didn't want to stay up and keep doing it. And so I was like, fine, I'll just go LFG a team. And that's kind of what happened there. But yeah. Oh, Gavin, I'm doing great. Thank you. Hopefully you're doing well as well. Do you think the hunters are the worst class, or are you an equalist like me? I'm definitely an equalist. I think every class has like their thing that they're really good at. Right now, I actually play PvE a lot on my hunter because of shatter skating, because they are so, their movement is so much fun. You can do it on Warlock, but it's not quite as fun. But like on hunter, man, you can zoom forever, and it's fantastic. I hope you guys enjoyed my video of me sparrow launching, shatter skating, whatever the fuck you want to call it. I don't think it has an official name yet. That shit was a lot of fun. I had a lot of fun learning it. It took a couple hours to learn how to do it, and it's just so much fun. I love advanced movement attack in Destiny. It's very fun and rewarding in my opinion. So yeah, you see I'm in college and see where it's frequently snowed in. I need to be committed to Destiny to have something to do. Dang, there we go. That's what we love to hear, boys. What would you rank each dungeon? I'd probably put Prophecy 1. Would I put Prophecy 1? I really like Shattered Throne, man. I always come back to Shattered Throne, and it's just such a blast to do always. I'm gonna say Shattered Throne 1, Prophecy 2, but very close. Avarice 3. I think Avarice would be way better if the servitor encounter wasn't so long. Do I like Avarice more than Prophecy? I do like Prophecy, but Prophecy also has some very tedious sections. I think, for instance, I like the Sparrow part of Avarice better than the Sparrow part of Prophecy. And I like the servitor encounter Prophecy more than Cube Room? Is that true? I don't know if that's true. I'm going to say Shattered, Grasp of Avarice, and Prophecy tied for second, and then Pit of Heresy. And I love Pit, don't get me wrong. Like, I still think it's a great dungeon. Very fun, very good. The thing is like, yeah, I think it might be like a length thing. Like Shattered Throne isn't really that long, and it feels good. It feels, there's no tedious encounters. It feels very, very good. So that's kind of where I'm sitting right now, I think. I do love Grasp, but the servitor encounter is just a hard break, man. It's like whiplash. It's like you're zooming through it, you're having a fantastic time. You hit the servitor encounter, and it's just like a screeching halt. And then you pick back up for the boss fight, which is a really good boss fight too. So it's hard for me to say, honestly. It's a hard one. Seriously, once I got an extra 2 weeks of winter break because there's 5 feet of snow outside, holy shit. I just started the download of Destiny 2 right when you started the stream. Dude, hell yes. Welcome back. Why wasn't Shattered Throne as popular as Whisper and Whisper's thing? Because this is more efficient. This was harder to get to. And Whisper was it was more like, in Whisper you could sit in a single spot. With this you have to move around a little bit more. Even if you're like there, you have to kind of move around a lot with this sort of stuff. Yeah, whereas with, you know, Whisper, there was a funnel. It was a very good funnel. Yo, Zrimith, how you doing? The reason we got 2 dungeons here is because Crota's gonna be a dungeon. All right, listen here, bucko. What you farming for? I'm just trying to complete the Arbalest Catalyst real quick, so I can use it in GMs next season. I'm very excited for that, actually. Arbalest got a glow up, man. It's not often you see a glow up like this in Destiny, but when it hits, it hits. I think we're lucky not to have a single bad one. I mean, we could say that about every, like, the rad team, the raid and dungeon team is unbelievable. There are raids that I don't think are as good, and there are raids that I would, prefer not to do as often. But I truly believe that there's never been a bad piece of raid and dungeon content. They've knocked it out of the park consistently since the beginning. Would your solo flawless rankings of the dungeons be different? Do you mean like how much I enjoyed them, or like easiest to hardest RP? Hall of Wisdom Cryptolith is from the intro mission. Hall of Wisdom. I don't even think I know what you're talking about, brother. I'm thinking about the intro mission. Like before the... Like the lantern halls? With the lanterns from Crota? Sweeney, what's up? Yo, Scara, how are you today? Do you plan on running the Witch Queen campaign with Chemo and Coops again? Watched the stream the other day, it was pretty awesome. Yes, I do, I think we do. We shall see, I guess. But yeah, probably. They, well, yeah, probably. We usually have, like, really aligned interests day one. But we shall see. Sometimes Chemo likes to focus on the triumphs early, where I like to go... I like looking at like the secret exotic missions and shit first. So we'll see. We'll figure it out. What are your top 3 raids? Last Wish, Deepstone Crypt, Wrath of the Machine. Probably flip Deepstone Crypt and Wrath of the Machine, I think. Yeah. You spawn the moon, you meet Osiris, then Crow kills the night. Oh, I'm so sorry. I thought you said the intro to Shadowkeep. Intro mission from Hunt. Yes. Oh, you're the Shrine of Oryx, right? Easiest to hardest? The easiest one, I would say, I think everyone calls me crazy for this, but I truly believe that Shattered Throne is the easiest solo flawless, man. I do it so many times. I think I've done it like 4 or 5 times. I just do it for fucking fun. We did it. We were the day that VOG launched. I was just like, I was nervous. I need to focus my nerves and like warm up. So I did a solo flawless Shattered Throne. When I ate the fucking hottest chip on earth, what did I do? I solo flawless Shattered Throne. Like it's really not that hard. I think maybe it's just like I have the strats and the right mentality for it or something, but I truly believe this is the easiest one. And I think it really comes down to it's the shortest one, so you have the fewest chances to make mistakes. I mean, the Duinkaru encounters over in literally 40 seconds. I've speedran it in 40 seconds, solo flawless before. It's super fast. Vorgath isn't that hard if you know where to stand and you don't panic, if you do it a lot. This is definitely so easy. I would say after that, Grasp of Avarice, it is a very easy dungeon, but it's a very long dungeon, so there are a lot of places you can screw up, but I do think it's I would say it's as easy difficulty wise as Shattered Throne, but it's longer, so you have more places to make mistakes. Then I'm gonna say Pit of Heresy. Once again, fairly easy, but they're like some of those encounters are super long, like totems. You have to go 6 rotations solo. That's not easy. That's really not easy, especially since you don't have mods and stuff anymore. And so that one, and then I think Prophecy's by far the hardest. I think Prophecy has a lot of dynamic encounters, lots of encounters with tons of enemies. Very hard. My guys, the game is muted. Oh, my bad. Thank you so much, Oli. Thank you. So when it's just a thing I do. Yes. OBS setting, my bad. Thank you for telling me. Ghost Guy, hope you're okay. Scary, yeah, I'm doing great. Hopefully you are too. Today marks the day I begin the process to emigrate to Australia to work as a nurse. That's awesome. From where, if you don't mind me asking? That's fantastic. I've seen you grind so much his brain filled in sounds for like 5 minutes. It's even, I just had it like muted in OBS and I could hear it. And so I was like, what are you talking about? There's definitely game sound. I liked your part in Mactix, most recent. It's cool to see you there. I'm the only person that said Red Death. Very disappointing. Although I had for all of those, it was one session. So I have my Ice 9 kills. hoodie on, and there is someone, what's her name? Toxic Fox or something. I just like found her today because of this, but she was wearing a Spirit Box thing shirt, which is awesome. So you have two creators repping like two of the hottest metal bands on earth in one video, which I thought was pretty cool, in a series of videos, which is really cool. I have some pretty controversial answers, so I'm excited to see. I'm excited to see the future ones. That was definitely my tamest answer. Was Red Death. Do you play on keyboard or mouse and controller? Oh, keyboard and mouse. Sorry, keyboard and mouse or controller. Keyboard and mouse. Yeah, everything I do is keyboard and mouse. I don't macro unless I have a couple macros for like turning in things. Like for instance, during the Fractalin event, I had like a freaking bajillion Fractalin, so I had a macro that was like that would do that for me. But other than like turn-ins and stuff, yeah, all natural key and or mouse and keyboard. All natural. Second. We're gonna see a solo Atheon every season. You're out of your mind. Never again, brother. But it's not even, actually, you know what? Even like just saying that, like it's not even possible anymore. Like they patched it. So definitely not. But even if it wasn't patched, definitely not, you know? We're losers. Losers love heavy metal and Destiny. That's the ultimate combo, dude. Oh, bro. Holy. Merv, hey Skuro, how's your day? I'm doing well. How about yourself? I think I have COVID. Oh no, brother. I couldn't sleep. I have a bad headache, pressure on the chest right now, and actually that's it. Oh, rip, dude. Well, you know, make sure you get tested. Make sure you stay safe and you know, try to feel better. Luckily, it seems like although Omicron is much more infectious, it looks like, than previous strains from what I've seen so far, it seems to be much more mild. At least in most cases, that's a good thing, obviously. But everyone stay safe. You know, if you think you're sick, please don't go near people. I'd appreciate that. You know, just going forward, if we can normalize not going to work sick, I'd be a big fan of that. Or at least like quadruple mask. But you know, it is what. Stay safe, brother. Still have your taste and smell, so there you go. What did they patch? What did they patch? Oh, solo Atheon. What's it for, Arska? I have never AFK'd throwaway. To my knowledge, at least. Wait. I think I might have AFK'd, last Dawning for the event, because we had like a community event to get like so many essence or something, and I think, or Dawning Spirit, and I think I AFK'd it a couple days there just to try to like help out the community. But that was, you didn't need a macro back then. But I do not AFK. Not that I have anything wrong with it. I don't. I just don't want my energy build to be super high. But I do not AFK for like levels or bright dust or anything now. I don't have a macro set up. I have two macros. One is for turning stuff into Spider, or buying stuff from Spider, and one is for turning in stuff like the Fractalin. And I really think that's it. Is the exotic weapon ranking video coming soon? No. I not going to be doing one for the foreseeable future. They're just not worth it. I do not enjoy them, and they do not pay enough. I shall stick to not doing that and actually enjoying my time in Destiny. What's a macro? A macro is essentially a program that will do a programmed series of inputs for you. So like I have, for instance, like my macro is, it holds F for like 2 seconds. And that's just like delete things. And then, or is it delete things? Is it maybe it's not F, maybe it's right click. I don't know. I haven't used them in like years, but it's like so one I will have for turning in fractal is like it right click or it left clicks every like 0.5 seconds. And so I don't have to sit there going, my computer will do it for me if I have like a million materials to turn in or whatever. That's a macro. How many kills is this? I gotta go in 20, but is anyone doing Master Templar in chat? I am not, but maybe someone else is. Also, I love Red Death 2, my brother's favorite gun ever, though. I would say mine has to be Thorn, Whisper, or Vex. There were a lot of Thorns. One person said Black Spindle, which is kind of Whisper, and I don't think anyone said Vex. There were a lot of last words. I cannot believe how many people said last word was their favorite. Because, like, in my opinion, last word's pretty mid. Like, it's not even that impressive. Like, it's cool. It's had its moments in the game. But when I think of, like, exotic, I definitely don't think of, like, a regular-ass gun, you know? And I actually kind of regret my answer. Like, I love Red Death. But I think if I could go back, I actually would have said 1,000 Voices. Aztecross Sims? Yeah, Aztecross was the first one to say it. There was, like, 5 or 6 people, though, that were, like... Last word. I'm like, what the hell? Are you serious? Green ammo, please. Macros equal cheating? Macros are, and you might not believe this, but factually not cheating. Isn't that interesting? That's it. I don't even like fucking Oh, sorry, one second. Did you hear about gifting on YouTube, like memberships coming soon? Yes, I'm very excited for that. Macros are not cheating. They are not. I don't use them a lot, but I will defend people who do. Definitely not. Macros are incredibly useful for many things. If Red Death came back, it should pair with Crimson, or just get rid of Crimson because it's ass and put Red Death back in the game. In fact, I have a Stream Deck, and while it's not really the same thing as like the macros we're talking about, it is still technically macros, and I can do all sorts of stuff, like turn off my light, or you know, all sorts of stuff. Technically macros. Guess what? Not a cheating. Not a cheating. Fuck. Now I fucked up my light. Are you happy? Macros for things like recoil control is definitely cheating though. I have never heard of a macro control recoil control. Not once in my entire life. I don't even think with Razer's macro you can move your mouse. I have never ever once heard of a macro that moves your mouse, but it probably exists, but I've never heard of that, and I've definitely never heard of a macro that controls your recoil. But having a macro that deletes materials or right clicks every 0.5 seconds to turn in things is not cheating, and that's foolish to say so. Go Scary, you the guy from Fortnite? That's me, dude. I can use a macro for console. They sell like controllers and stuff. They sell, I remember when I was in high school, they sold controllers that if you held down the trigger, it was essentially a macro. It would rapid fire for you. They were rapid fire mods, they were actually called. And I never had one, but I had a friend who I'm pretty sure had one. If you could program recoil control into a macro, you probably deserve it. Yeah, I mean, every gun has different amounts of recoil, so how would you even account for that, right? But saying like, okay, that is like obviously not what I'm talking about when I'm saying macros. So saying like a huge general oversweeping statement like macros are cheating, like that, what does that even mean, you know? That's very, I don't know, that's a little bit too broad to be accurate. But also, I guess on my side, I will also concede I wasn't aware that was a thing. That is obviously not intended. But having a macro for something like AFKing or especially turning in things or deleting things, that is the furthest thing from cheating I could ever think. I don't know. Hopefully I'm almost done with it. Yo, BHG, how are you doing? Oh my god! Wait, is it just kills? Bruh! Holy shit! Oh. I can't believe that. I thought I was gonna be like super close. See you, Zachary. Have a great night. Destiny recoil is a joke to IMO. It's never been hard to control. So much inherent aim assist. Yes, for PC too. So there's no aim assist on PC. There's bullet magnetism. It's kind of the same thing, but a little bit different. But also, Caleb, you're on PS4, right? Go put on Darcy, or when you download the game, when you start leveling up, put on Darcy, and then shoot that thing as fast as you can, and then tell me Destiny recoil's a joke, brother. Oh, man. Yeah, we'll probably be doing, but yes, for the most part, I agree. Ugly Warlock? Ugly face. Oh! What the? What's the point for stream night? So I'm gonna finish this Catalyst, and then I'm gonna do a little bit of bounty prep, which I'm gonna have a video on soon, probably later this week, maybe Saturday or so. Little bit of bounty prep. We're gonna turn in all of our essence to finish that off, and then kind of chill. Any way to clear fire team chat? You can hit L so you don't see it, Alex. Love bounties, hell yeah. But yeah, I'm actually pretty good on the prep. Does anyone remember the name of the website that I used to use? I thought it was Destiny 2 Checklist, but it doesn't look as cool anymore, and I'm starting to think it's not that website. I thought it was for sure, but it had like a sleek design, and it was really good. It kept track of like how much XP you had and how many materials and stuff. Had like counters and stuff. Destiny 2 recipes, is that it? Check. I thought I could have sworn it was Destiny 2 Checklist, but I went on there today and I was like, well, this looks awful. Destiny recipes. No, fuck. Is it just recipes.com? Oh, there it is. Oh, pre-seasonal checklist. Is this it? Oh, 1 second. I'm gonna do that. Just so you don't see my login information, just in case. Don't want to dox myself, bro. Good. Yo, Sebastian, how are you doing? Oh, yes, this is it. You guys are legends. Fuck yeah, okay. You guys are absolute legends. There we go, Destiny recipes. Yeah, I went on Destiny Checklist and I was like, this does not look like I remember. I like the flashy neon of this one. And the color changes and stuff. Oh, it looks so good. But yeah, man. Do you think they should bring back the old Iron Banner ornaments or the old Iron Banner Destiny 1 ornaments? I'm always a fan of out with the old, in with the new. So, like, I'd prefer new stuff, but if it helps with the workload or whatever, like, I would rather new stuff than Destiny 1 stuff, but I would rather Destiny 1 stuff than nothing at all. So, you know, depending on what the choices are, potentially, but I'm always in favor of new stuff rather than old stuff, personally. Oh, man. This scope's actually so hard to get used to in a Destiny game. I guess I don't have to aim. It's got, like, perfect hip fire. Rather get that Destiny 3 content? No, miss me with that, bro. I don't want Destiny. I want them to drop the 2 and it to be Destiny and all content always is available. That's what I want. I know it's a pipe dream and it'll never happen, but that's what I want so badly. How do I farm Prisms cores and upgrade modules? Well, the best way to farm enhancement cores is the Dawning, so you've kind of missed your shot on that one. But Prisms would be like GMs. Double loot GMs is super fast on those. And upgrade modules, make sure you have, there's a ghost mod on your ghosts. To get upgrade modules when you complete like Crucible games or Gambit or whatever. So anytime you're doing those, put on that ghost mod, you get a ton. Favorite class exclusive exotic from Destiny 1. So that would be Ace of Spades, Tlaloc, or what was the Titans? It was awful. That's all I remember. I remember it being the worst exotic in the entire game. But I don't had the shield on the front. What was the name of the Titan exclusive? The Fabian Strategy, dude. What an ass exotic. I think the Fabian Strategy is like a perfect example of why Destiny 1 exotics were trash compared to Destiny 2 exotics, dude. It was like most exotics barely had a perk. They were all just boring ass guns. Dude, in Destiny 2, you get to shoot like a dragon. You're about to lose your mind over what? Nah, dude, the Fabian Strategy was so trash. So trash. What did it even do? I don't even remember. Something about melees, I think, or something. I don't even. This whole thing was you do more damage if an enemy was closer to you. Oh, is that what it did? The whole thing was you do. Oh, sorry. 15. The other has without egreg? Oh no, dude. I had it so bad, but you have it so much worse. Zolo Supercell is one of my favorites. I just can't get around the meme. There's a meme for a while. I don't know if you guys are like have been around enough or old enough to remember this, or maybe you weren't in the right crowd. But there's a huge meme back in the day where if you LFG'd and someone joined up with a Zolo Supercell, they were trash. That was like, that was the meme. It was like, if you're on LFG and you see someone with a Zolo, run. And so like, every time someone's like, Zolo Supercell was my favorite, I was like, oh, one of those. But it was a very interesting gun, don't get me wrong. I thought it was really cool. Dude, I've got to be close, right? All right, Mr. Forerunner, be like close, please. Holy. Holy. Oh, now I'm out of this ammo. Oh, what is even happening? But this is the last one we need. Then I'll be back at all catalysts, which will be good. I just hate having stuff like this, like catalysts nowadays. They're usually on weapons that I don't really use a lot. And so I fall really behind on them. So it's just nice to have like stuff like this out of the way. Oh my gosh. I need to stop hitting fuse. Or, okay. Is it Forerunner the name of the arrival seal? It is. That it is. There we go. Dragon's Breath is quite cool. Dragon's Breath was a really cool example, and Dragon's Breath was one of the first weapons where they like brought it back. So they brought back Dragon's Breath, if I remember correctly. I could be wrong, but I believe they brought it back for Age of Triumph or somewhere in there. And it was like the first example of them like reworking an exotic, and it was way better the second time, I think. I forget exactly what the difference was. Yo, Carol, thank you so much for subbing, but if I remember correctly, it was much better the second time. Currently watching you as I fill my turtle's water tank. Oh, that's cool. What type of turtle? Oh, yes, it was with the Taken Spring. Right. Man, what a sad time in Destiny, by the way. Holy. Do you guys remember? Like, how many people here in chat were around for that? Like the lull between Taken King and Rise of Iron. Crazy. It is like people forget this. People are very selective with their memory of this, but easily the worst time in Destiny history. I'm not no cap, no joke. The most boring, awful time in all of Destiny history. Just not fun at all. It was crazy. What made it such a sad time? It was so Taken King launched, and back then they didn't do seasons. It was like you got all the content all at once. And so Taken King launched. It had maybe a month, 2 months worth of content in it, because DLCs back then were quite small. And then we didn't get anything until April. So it launched in September. We didn't get anything until April. So 8 months later, and what we got in April was a rehash of the Prison of Elders, one of the least liked pieces of content ever. And so it was like a mini DLC. We got like one strike, a couple of missions, and Challenge of Elders. And it was awful. And that's all we got until the following September with Rise of Iron. And so it was... Holy... It was literally like... I mean, there's literally more to do in the game right now than there was for... You know, from November to, I guess, the next September. Really? It was crazy, dude. I'm finishing up my Forerunner Catalyst because I never got around to it. And it was the worst PvP meta in history. That is absolutely correct. One hit sticky nades, one unlimited shoulder charges. It was crazy. But it led into one of the best PvP metas, which is, that's when, like, freaking, Blind Perdition and Clever Dragon reigned supreme. That shit was so much fun. Prison of Elders to Strike, or was Prison of Elders was like a horde mode. It wasn't really a horde mode. It was like a wave-based mode where it was very similar. So in the Strike, the Warden of Nothing, that room where it's like the big open room where you fight like the big bosses. That, not the final boss, the room right before the final boss. That was one of the 4 or 5 arenas. And so you went into the central airlock. So that thing where you drop down to the chest, that was the airlock. And from there, you could go into 4 different rooms and you would face different bosses. And then the 4th one would be like a boss round. And then there was like a master version where you actually had like a raid boss at the end. And so it was like awful, like random rooms with just dumb enemies in it, and then just a random raid boss, Skolas, at the end, who was super hard. No checkpoints, not super rewarding at all. Skolas was an excellent fight. The rest of Prison of Elders sucked. When is 2021 going away? If I had to guess, with Witch Queen, but I don't know. We get anything at tomorrow's reset? I don't think so, but I do not know. Was the war behind it? Wasn't the prison secure at that time? Yeah, we were... I actually don't know why we went in there, to be honest. Probably just for Queen Mara's amusement or something. What do you mean Skolas was hard to sword block the venom damage? Before, so, I mean, I don't know if you remember this, Stark. That's an excellent point. That was the strat once the swords came with taking King. But when Skolas launched, swords didn't exist. How long did it take to hit level 16 Azure? Actually don't have a time for you. I don't really know. I've done it almost 3 times. And I don't know. Probably, if you get a really good team, 5 or 6 hours of just farming it out, I'd say, but I don't really know. Yeah, swords weren't in the game until taking King, and then there was just 3 exotic swords. Is there going to be any Witch Queen reveals this month? I would be surprised if we don't get like a new trailer, but I think early next month we'll start getting like hype up, maybe like an in-game event, hopefully a conclusion to this season, definitely. That sort of stuff. I remember also Touch of Malice made Skolas a joke as well, because Touch of Malice did an insane amount of damage if there was like a super broken build you could do with it. Varix, he's back in Destiny 2, Caleb. Yeah, Varix was the head. He was the warden of the Prison of Elders. When will Destiny be 10 years old? Destiny launched in 2014? Is that right? We're in year 4. Okay, wait. It was, so it came out... Yeah, 2014. It came out September 2014. This month we should be revealed the raid name, date, and emblems. I don't think... Would they tell us the name? I don't think they'll tell us the name of the raid. I'm trying to think. I don't think they usually do that. Do they? But potentially the day 1 emblems and date, yeah. Maybe maybe not this month, but early, either late this month or early next month. Are you excited for new God of War? I don't own a PlayStation, but I am excited for God of War, the first one, to come to PC, because we will definitely, or I will definitely be playing that. Maybe on stream, maybe not, I don't know. Queen's Fall? No, I hope it's Queen's Rise, the opposite of King's Fall, dude. That's what, I'm standing that theory, and I won't back down. They told us shit about the DSC on the 15th of October. Did they tell us the name of it? Like, did they call it the Deepstone Crypt? Yo, Jack, what's up? The Thunderdome. That's actually pretty funny. The Thunderdome. What's an exotic you wouldn't mind having in Destiny 2 from Destiny 1? Red Death is the only exotic I wouldn't mind having from Destiny 1 and Destiny 2. They said Guardians would be going to Deep Stone Crypt. Oh. Did they release, like, the Last Wish and stuff? No, because Last Wish totally would have given away the... Everyone would have known it was an Ahamkara, dude. Like, it's right there in the name. But yeah, I really hope it's Queen's Rise. I think that would be super dope. Just got other half with Eager Edge. Poggers, nice. What's the other perk, Tony? That's huge. No matter what the other perk is, that's awesome. No, they did not tell us the name. Yeah, I don't think they like to tell us the name usually. So. Eager Edge Frenzy, nice. How are we doing here? Oh! Nice. Oh, we're almost done. We're almost done. No land would be welcome back. Fuck Icebreaker. I agree. Any guns with infinite ammo are not welcome. Well, I just don't think no land would be needed. Like, okay, if people want it, sure. But, like, we already have so many snipers that are, like, that pretty much fill that role. It's able to do 4.1 mil on Templar Solo, like full Templar Solo. Nice. What? How much health does he have? It's like 7, right? But nice. You're gonna outcat for Forerunner. The grenade is real fun. Yeah. I just want to get it out of the way. It's kind of the last real grindy thing I have before I'm full prep mode. Savathun's End? Nah, dude, I'm telling you. Queen's Rise. That's dope. Solo Atrax. At some point, we are probably going to start 3-man Flawless Guardian sometime this week. I'm really excited for that, man. I've never really liked Garden. It was good, like, when it first came out. I was, like, on a big high for Garden. Like, I was like, oh, this is awesome, because it was really different. But it got very tedious very fast, and so I'm very excited. Usually, those types of raids are the ones that, like, low mans hit the hardest and make the best. And so I'm very... Like, Vaulted Glass, I'm not a huge fan of because it's so slow, but when you start doing or 6 people's jobs as one person, you really start to pick up a lot of that slack. And I'm hoping that Garden offers the same sort of experience in the 3-man. I'm really excited for it. I think we've got a really good team for it, and I'm very excited for it. NBR, what's up? Nice, Plague. Just did Garden yesterday. I love Garden's my favorite in the game. Really, dude? That's crazy. Well, I'm glad you enjoy it. I don't think it's a bad raid by any means, but I do find it incredibly tedious, especially the second and third encounters. I really like the last encounter. I think it's a lot of fun. It's a very, it's one of the more unique final bosses, which I like. And I do like the first encounter too, although it's very similar to Shirochi. Do you think we'll get a quest-eyed weapon this time? We've had random. Yeah, we've had 2 randoms in a row, and the one before that. Have we only had 3 raids in 2 years? Has it really only been It was Garden, DSC, and then Vault, right? That feels wrong, but that's got to be right. And yeah, the last two have been random, so yeah, it'll probably be a quest this time, unfortunately. Although I still think the best is a mix, like a Necrochasm type deal, where it's like a quest line and a random drop. I love that. You guys think we're gonna get the last part of the season of the last quest tomorrow? No, I think it'll be last week of January, first week of February. Shadowkeep should have been faulted before Forsaken. Changed my mind. I agree. I completely agree. I think the Shadowkeep content is much lower quality, personally. 2 raids and 1 reprisal. I mean, the reprisal raid is still a raid. You know, that's like the same argument when people are. I'm always like, oh, I loved the Leviathan raids, and people are like, actually, it was 1 raid and 3 raid layers. It's like, dude, get fucked, okay? I think the raid layer, introducing the raid layer terminology was the worst thing Bungie has ever done for themselves. Because if they never called it a raid layer, no one would give a fuck. Everyone would call it a raid. And no, but because they introduced, it's like a psychological thing. Because the Bungie themselves classified the raid as being like a subset of raids, everyone shits on those raids for no reason. Even though Eater and Spire are the same length as Crota and Scourge, but no one's like, oh, Scourge is a raid layer, you know? And Crown is a freaking long ass raid. I really Crown is not a raid layer. Crown fits the entire, Bungie never called Crown a raid layer. Crown fits the exact definition of a raid layer, which is just a raid in a place we have already had a raid. That is how they described raid layers when they first came out. That is exactly what I'm talking about. Because Bungie never called Crown of Sorrow a raid layer, people don't think of it negatively as one. That's exactly what happened, dude. That's exactly what happened. Have you sold Descent on DSC? You can't do it anymore, and I never did while you could. That's exact, like, that was a perfect example of what I'm talking about. Yoshino, what's up? There's a previous raid at Crown of Sorrow. The Crown of Sorrow was on the Leviathan. The Menagerie was on the Leviathan. It was all on the Leviathan. It was just on the, like, the subsection of the Leviathan or what. Okay, what are we doing? Okay. I guess, let me see what bounties I have to do on which character. Let me open Discord real quick. Let me open, oh, let's check out my Destiny thing. This is cool. Oh. Materials? What are they selling today for, what's Spider selling, boy? Vendors, sorry, give me 1 second. Spoil of Conquest, we're gonna grind this all the way up. I'll have to grind these back up. Well, I have a lot stored. It's not accounting for that. Quite a bit of stuff here. I'm feeling pretty toasty right now. Spider. Spider is selling Etheric Spiral and Barian Bow, which I do not need. What website is this? DestinyRecipes.com. Very excellent website. So I have 11.5 levels stored, nowhere even close to being done. It looks like my next one, it looks like I have to do a lot of stuff on my Titan. Real quickly. Oh, I have a couple on my Hunter. Okay, let's wrap up my Hunter. And then we'll go on Titan real quick. And we're just gonna do some pretty basic bounties. Nothing crazy. Lots of moon stuff. And then once again, I'll put out a I'll put out a comprehensive guide on what I think you should do, like which bounties I think you should stockpile. That'll probably be out this week. I'm pretty confident in that. So, no big deal there. Let me... I just found out about, or I didn't find out about it, I just started using the loadout feature on Dim, and it's so useful. What? So useful. When is Witch Queen's launch? February 22nd. Okay, so I think I have to go finish 1 or 2 waves of Altars of Sorrow, Nightmares and Nightmare Hunts. Easy enough. So, most kills on a singular weapon. My Recluse has 99,999 kills on it. Are all spider bounties encouraged to save or just the weekly ones? Spider does not have weekly bounties. Does he? I wouldn't save any of Spider's bounties. Spider's going away. Do not save Spider's bounties. Any tips for Tiku's Catalyst kill 50 Guardians? Does it have to be Guardians? Think everyone would be okay with the increased file size for them to bring back the Leviathan stuff? Yeah, I mean, it's a tough call to make, and keep in mind, it's not only the increased file size, right? It's also the increased game size, which makes it more difficult, reportedly, for Bungie to work on the game, too. I'm not a web developer. I'm not a web developer. I'm not a game developer. I'm not going to pretend to be. But, like, people always say that, like, you know, let us download the extra content. But Bungie's made it very clear that that's only one of the reasons they don't want to have everything in the game, right? Like, they've said multiple times that patches cost more money if the game is larger. They've said the game is harder to work on. It takes hours for simple maps to load, depending on the size of the game. The larger the game, the more inadvertent bugs you have. When you fix one thing, you break something on the complete opposite side of the game. And so, like, yeah, I'm sure a lot of people would eat the extra space to download all the Sunset materials, but the fact of the matter is unfortunately, according to Bungie, that's only one of the many factors. So, and they would also have to rework Levy for the new engine. That's a good point. Yeah, keep in mind when they did the new engine for Beyond Light, they like physically had to rework all of those activities. That's why a lot of the bugs came back for like Hollowed Layer and stuff, is because those activities have been fully reworked to work with the new engine. Will Last Wish go away as well? Eventually it will. We don't have a date on that, thankfully. Hopefully no time soon. Yo, Sadie, how are you doing? But I, as much as everyone else, I really hope sunsetting gets sunset. I hope they never have to sunset anything again. And I hope all of our raids from the past come back and we have them all in the game at once and we are all a big happy family. But I just don't know how realistic of a choice that is. Is it ironic that Savathun is known as Queen of Lies and the tagline for the Witch Queen DLC is Survive the Truth? I think that's the point. I think that was like the marketing and narrative reason behind making that deck. I think we're gonna have a lot of revelations about the light and stuff, just like we kind of have with the last couple of major DLCs. I think we're gonna once again have a pretty major revelation about the light and learn that maybe Savathun is telling a couple more truths than we think. Yeah, they're selling the Reaper armor, which is the players basically accommodated Bungie cutting out the game for their benefit, not ours. A little bit of both, but yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, right? Like, if Bungie can work on the game faster, which they have shown they can, I'm not saying there's not downsides. Like I said, I really hope that sunsetting gets sunset. Like, I hope it is a thing that is not forever. But I do have to say, like, it's been very noticeable the quicker turnarounds for patches and stuff that they've done this year. Like, there's been some things they haven't been on top of, but for the most part, they've been pretty on top of a lot of game-breaking bugs, and I can't say that that's not super welcome, you know? That is really cool. I'm not, once again, I just want to keep reiterating, I am not white knighting sunsetting because I do not like it. But I think even from our side, while it's making Bungie's workflow easier, we've definitely felt the effects of that firsthand. So it's one of these things to keep in mind. Like, you'll see a lot of content creators specifically say like, I'll buy a 5 terabyte hard drive to download it all, just let me do it. But it's like, what Bungie has told us is it's not really that simple, and people are like selectively misremembering that, I think. So it's just something to keep in mind. Elvinus, how you doing? I'm doing well. How about yourself, brother? Zur is in the EDZ. The vid I sent you is a fallen shield skip? A fallen shield skip? Oh, for grasp? Oh, fuck yeah, dude. Week 1 DSC was the most popular raid ever. Yep, yes it was. By quite a bit too. It's actually unbelievable. Yes, Martin. I retweeted that yesterday. If you don't follow me on Twitter, / Twitter and chat, follow me up for some dope memes and very important news. That is correct. The game director for Destiny 2 said that all of the 30th anniversary stuff wasn't going anywhere, quote, anytime soon. So I would envision that it's staying until at least Lightfall, if not further. So keep that in mind. That's important. And good news. Are you interested in what the artifact mods might be next season? I mean, I'm sure it'll be interesting. I'm not like chomping at the bit to know, but excited. Stop using Twitter, but I'm still following you just to make sure of it. There you go. Thank you. Yeah. Dude, my Twitter's popping. Every time I feel like something's like a big piece of news, but I know everyone else is going to be making videos on it, that's like what my Twitter's for. You know, or I don't have time to work on something, or I want to talk about metal. Hell yeah. Yeah, is it only Guardians? Terminator? Because I don't remember using Tikus in PvP, but maybe I did. That was a long time ago, so. %. What metal bands do you listen to? I'm really big. My favorite's Ice 9. Ice 9 Kills. Motionless in White. Avenged Sevenfold. Trying to remember Our Last Night. Beartooth. Spirit Box. Architects. Imminence. Pretty much all the big ones. While She Sleeps. All the oldies. All the good. No, none of the oldies actually. I'm much more of a new age type of metal guy. Okay, I'm just trying to get through my Parkinson's stuff today. What do you mean? Is it like do you have, are you diagnosed with Parkinson's and you have like a medication ritual, or like I've always been, Parkinson's is really interesting, not in a good way, I guess, but it's a very interesting disease, right? I remember learning about it back in, I think even psychology, we talked about it, where it's like your nervous system attacks like the myelin sheaths of your neurons and stuff. It's tragic, but it's very interesting, the relationship it has with the body. I'm hoping for RL and rocket launcher and glaive mods, because the weapon pattern, they'll give us new things. I would love for rocket launcher mods. I'm a big fan of rocket launchers, and I think they've been out of the limelight for a long time. So, yeah, I'm very excited about that. Oh yeah, that's a good point. Jack's got a good point. Maybe just wait for momentum. Because, oh, what the frick am I doing? Yeah, you have it? Is it, so, what's like, because I know it usually develops more in like old people, like older people. But I have met someone with like early onset Parkinson's, but she like took medication and she was able to have it under control. So it wasn't, because they caught it so early, I guess it wasn't likely to progress. Where am I going? Very soon. I really like, well, maybe like's the wrong term. I'm always very interested in learning more and more about this sort of stuff. That's multiple sclerosis. Parkinson's lost his dopamine neurons. Yo, thank you, David, for becoming a mother chicken or re-upping. Oh, is it? I must have had those switched. That's my bad. 8 tips for getting rid of mod components. I just vault them, to be honest. Happy Honda days. 31 months, holy shoot. What's the role in your SMG? Feeding Frenzy multi-kill clip. David, you're freaking beautiful, dude. Thank you so much. Becoming a mother chicken is the best way to support the channel. You can type !mother chicken, all one word, in chat, and follow through. It's just like subscribing on Twitch, and it helps out the channel a lot. It helps with like analytics, and you get like custom emotes that are really cool. You get a nice little badge next to your name in chat, a green name. It's all really awesome. Really appreciate that. G Fuel flavor. We do not drink that trash here. We drink Advanced, the only clinically proven gaming energy and focus supplement. And today, Rocket Pop, because it's a beautiful flavor. They also just released a new flavor, Peach Tea. So, if you want to pick up some Peach Tea Advanced, !Advanced in chat, code SCARE9, 10% off. What's my favorite flavor? Hold on one second. I'm about the second. My favorite flavor is G1 gummy bear. Oh, no. My favorite flavor is strawberry lemonade. Holy, it's beautiful. It is a beautiful flavor. But very close second, G1 gummy bear and Rocket Pop are both amazing flavors. I haven't finished my tub of Dream Team Punch. That one's really good too. I'm personally, like, I like the focuses a lot. The energies are very good, but I'm personally more of a focus guy. I wish they had a Dream Team Punch focus, because I would buy the hell out of that. It's so good. It has like that cotton candy finish almost. Very cool flavor. Sadie, thank you so much for the super chat. Which MC film are you looking forward to the most in 2022? Personally, Doctor Strange. Which ones are coming in 2022? Doctor Strange, the Marvels. Probably Doctor Strange for films. Jesse, thank you so much for subbing. Love your face. But to be fair, I am much more of a TV show type of guy than a movie guy, like through and through. And I am so excited for Moon Knight. On Disney Plus. I think that has so much potential. They have Oscar Isaac. It's an insanely underrated character in the comics. I'm so excited for Moon Knight, and it should be the next one we're getting, which I'm very excited for. Have you watched Hawkeye? Loved it, dude. I'm so much more of a TV show guy. And I've been rewatching through the Netflix shows for reasons, and I am just in disbelief of how good the Marvel Netflix shows were. Like, I've seen them before. It's been so long. And Iron Fist is kind of mid, but all the other ones are so good. And the Defenders, it was only like an 8-episode series, was so good, dude. It was so good. Like, damn, I cannot believe that I didn't appreciate those as much as at the time as I do now. Like, watching them all back to back is like, it's just like, it's so good, man. Finally a fellow Moon Knight enjoyer. I think you'll find, I'm hoping in a little bit, much more of the world is gonna be a Moon Knight enjoyer. Moon Knight is the better Batman. It's just like, there's no denying that one. Am I missing something? How do I get dark frosting? I think that's from stasis kills, if I'm not mistaken. You just get kills with stasis damage, I think. I'm 40, I was diagnosed with Parkinson's after I got hit with an anoxic brain injury. How does that work? Is it, so like, is like the prognosis, like all right? Like, are you gonna be, can you maintain that? Or like, can you like take medications and do things to make sure like it doesn't progress too far, or? Oh, yeah, does Thor 3 come out this year? Or 4? Love and Thunder? I'm pretty excited for that one too. Advanced is by far the best, Silver. Out of any of those 4. I just started watching Daredevil for reasons. It's so good. So good, man. Yeah, I'm pretty excited for it. And yeah, the Marvels is this year, and then I feel like I'm missing one in between those, but I can't for the life of me think what it is. There's just so much, you know? Oh, bro. All right, I'm about to solo load into one so I don't screw someone's thing over. Let me see, Marvel 2022. I know. What do we got going on here? I'm so excited for this, dude. So excited for this. Oh, Black Panther. Yeah, we'll see if that ever gets out of production hell. Holy. Oh, and Ant-Man Quantumania. Actually, I think I'm more excited for that than Doctor Strange. I'm not gonna lie. You forgot your favorite Jared Leto? No. No! Absolutely not. Oh, I'm gonna die. And man, I'm very excited for that. Guardians of the Galaxy. Is that coming out this year? I thought it was like they were doing a Christmas special this year leading into Guardians 3 next year? Or do I have that backwards? I think there'll also be Black Panther 2. Yeah, so Black Panther 2 is like going through development hell right now. Freaking the actor that plays Shuri is like a anti-vaxxer, and she got like stuck in a different country, and it's just like a whole thing, dude. It's a whole thing. Dumb people making hard things or easy things hard. All right, that should be it. Oh, come on. Speaking of dumb people making easy things hard. Guardians 2024. Oh, is it that far out? Holy. Yeah, no, we're gonna count that as spoilers. Not, you have to keep in mind, Jack, not everyone looks at a cast list, right? Like, no one, that's not like a normal thing. I don't do like, well, that's technically not a spoiler. I do, what does the average person know about a film, and what do they not need to not know to enjoy it? That's not at all what I do. No Way Home hasn't been released in a lot of countries yet. The Philippines, I think China hasn't been released in yet. All sorts of huge markets, and so we're just gonna avoid spoilers. I don't care if they've talked about it or not. That's just what we're gonna do. As a person who hates spoilers myself, a lot, we're just gonna avoid those. I'm so hyped for Kang and Ant-Man. Me too, man. The thing is, Too Much Deals, we wouldn't need that many if so many people weren't getting sick, right? It mutates. The more people that get sick, the more likely you are to have a major mutation. And so, if people just would have, you know, done the smart thing originally, we wouldn't be in the situation we are. But it's an ever-evolving situation, quite literally. That's because that's how science works, you know? It's how it works. Yo, Colossus, what's up, bro? Here's a spoiler. K dies, dude, motherfucker. Okay, who do we think is gonna die in Witch Queen, right? They're obviously setting someone up. We have the spoiler alert sidearm back. They said that wasn't an accident. The last time we had it is when Cade died. Who's gonna die? Prep for Witch Queen? Yep. I'm gonna do a video on what bounties you should do. I wanna do something fun real quick. So if this is something, this is a beautiful location. Nessus is gonna be vaulted eventually. If you don't know about this location, take advantage of it before Nessus is vaulted. It is one of my favorite locations in the entire game. You can scale this wall here.
That's one fancy glimmer drink.
Oh, for fuck's sakes.
It won't look that way for long.
And so it's just kind of really interesting how this works out, but you can come up here, jump up. Do I have, oh, I don't have stompies on. That's why, one second, sorry. EDZ will also probably be vaulted eventually. You can do this on any character. I think Hunter is actually the hardest to get up here, but it's still not hard. You come up here. And then you can jump right out of the map. And there's this huge...
They're heading for another site.
There's this huge, just awesome... just area on top of Nessus that you can mess around on. And a lot of people don't know about this. This is commonly referred to as the cistern. That's what, so you can come like all the way out here. You can go pretty far over here. And so you'll hear like speedrunners talk about the cistern a lot and stuff. And this is where people go to practice stuff because it's just a huge flat area. You can also sparrow fly if you know how to sparrow fly and get up there. I'm on a hunter, so it's pretty hard, but I'll give it a couple shots. So, and you can jump up here if you know how to sparrow fly. Just a beautiful location here. Saint dying and Mithrax taking his light just makes so much sense story-wise, but I don't know. That would be awesome. I don't know how they can work that in. I think Mithrax is going to get the light. I don't know when, but I think that's a huge story beat. And so this is the area I used to practice sparrow flying and what you saw the other day, sparrow launching. It's just a beautiful location. Once again, a lot of people don't really know about this, but you can do stuff like this and just launch forever. And I feel like a lot of people don't know about this location, but it's just such a beautiful just part of the Destiny world that I think more people should know about. Oh, and I just feel like doesn't really get enough. Oh, I'm dead. Attention. Can you slipstream? Not well. I tried to learn a while back. I haven't practiced it in a very long time. If I did a couple hours of refreshing, I could probably get it, but that's not really my type of thing yet. It is something I want to work on, but just a beautiful area on Nessus. I feel like a lot of people don't really know about. So maybe come up here with your friends and mess around and learn some stuff. So there you go. I just wanted to show that on stream real quick. And so I got my other two. So here is my bounty prep spreadsheet. I'm gonna be making a video on this, and I'll share a blank version of this for you guys. But it's pretty much all the weeklies that you should have, as well as the number of dailies. And I'm actually gonna switch this to 7. I want to update this, and I'll make this available for you guys, so don't worry. I'll give you guys a blank copy of this, and like I said, that video should be out later this week. But this pretty much is just an easy way to track everything you need, total number of bounties and everything. And so this is what I'm using to prep for this expansion, which I think means I'm done on my hunter. I can do a couple dailies, I guess. I should really take care of the weeklies first, though. So we're gonna do that. We're gonna go over to Titan. Can do that. Work on that. I hope we get 3 deaths. Mara, Zaval, and Saint. 3 deaths in 1 expansion would be actually crazy. We need an escalation. That is definitely an escalation. Who do I think is gonna die? I mean, it's either Zavala or Ikora, right? They've got to take out. I think eventually we're gonna switch from the old Vanguard to the new Vanguard, and so the dark Vanguard is Eris, Drifter, and Elsie Bray, or the Exo Stranger, and I think they're kind of working into us, like focusing more on like the new dark Vanguard, the stasis one. So, is shatter skating possible on controller? Yeah, as far as I'm aware, I don't know why it wouldn't be. What is going on here? What the? Out with the light, in with the dark Vanguard? Exactly, bro. Sphinx, if I'm not mistaken, I could be, because that was so long ago, but I believe that was confirmed to be that was Efredit's dialogue from Destiny 1, I think. I think like DMG even made a public comment on that. He was like, don't pay attention to that, that's Destiny 1 dialogue, or something. I forget exactly. Or maybe there was a post on Raid Secrets that confirmed it, or there was something like that. The voice actor for Ikora just changed. I mean, sure. Umbral decoder is getting removed. Yeah, I'm very interested to see what they have to take the place of it. That's something we shall see. I don't know, but yeah, maybe it is. Maybe it will be Saint. I think if we think we're going to lose Osiris, but we actually lose Saint, I think that would be a really good 1-2 switcheroo, as you do. Kind of cool. Kind of cool spitting vibes there. Want Ikora to lose her shit. I think Ikora, yeah, going ballistic would be fun. But also, she could do that. She's really close to Saint. What's your recovery? Try to have 10 recovery on each class. Oh, it's 110 there for some reason. 1 second. See, this is why I could take a second and look at it, or I could just do this. Go to dim, look at my Thunder Crash loadout. Boom, it'll fix it. Never mind. Why aren't you fixing it? Oh, well, it's not fixing it. I don't know why it's not fixing it.
If I had 2 more Titans,
Look, I'm gonna be honest. I don't know what's going wrong.
it'd be complex. Guardians die
104? There it is. No, this is still wrong. What the hell is even going on here? 23, 26? This one. Fixed it. Nope, it's still wrong. Is it arms? Fixed it. There you go. I try to have 10 recovery, 10 discipline, and as close to 10 mobility as possible. My Titan is by far my most neglected character. Sorry.
Old Russia?
So I do need to get to farming a lot of dares with him to try to get some good loot.
Seen power like stasis. Can we really trust
I haven't gone around to it yet. I'm a bad friend to my Titan. Oh, actually, I need those. Go back. Do I have? Yeah, actually, I need to go back. That's my bad. When Cade died, the voice actors also changed. I think that's a coincidence, though. Is Umbral Dakota really necessary if we can forge our own specific roles? Oh my god. Sai, I'm such a dumbass. That's actually such a good point. I cannot believe I even thought of that. What the hell? You're like, you hit it on the money. Like, you're absolutely right. I feel so dumb. Yeah, I mean, you're right. Saint really needs to die. His story's done. Anything past him saving Mithrax cheapens his growth. I think he could have. I think what they could do is if they don't kill Saint, I think if they kill Osiris and Saint starts to go dark, starts using stasis and starts like just going kind of crazy off on his own. And so maybe you have like a nice little dichotomy where it's like Saint is like losing his humanity, but he's partnered up with Mithrax, who isn't a human, but is like, you know, maybe it's right. Like maybe Mithrax gets light powers and Saint like starts to go away from the light. I think that could be really interesting and really lead into the question of like what makes a guardian. Does it matter if you use the light or the dark? Can someone as pure as Saint be corrupted by the dark? Like, I think that's the only other way I could see it happening. But I totally agree. Like, Saint either needs to die or he needs to be a fringe case and go crazy. Yo, now, what's up? What's the best way to farm season rank? Baking cookies is a great way. But for the most part, it's going to be like just doing bounties and doing your milestones for the weekly. Farming Dares of our Grasp of Avarice final boss gives a lot of XP. They only killed Kate because Nathan Fillion didn't want to come back. That's, as I understand it, that's not true. Because Nathan actually made it very, very vocal that he did want to come back. There was just scheduling conflicts. So, as far as I'm aware, at least, you know, that could have been like a PR thing, but I'm fairly certain that's not true. Jay, pull an all-nighter, you got it, dude. We definitely need some guardians to go crazy. I really do think that's where they're gonna start going with this. Is like, you know, they've been kind of teasing like light isn't that good. You can use stasis and stuff, but I think, you know, there's the whole Dredgens of Your storyline, like all the Last Word and Thorn storyline, that's never really been resolved. And I think what's going to happen is, yeah, they start exposing more and more Guardians to stasis and the darkness. And you really have this struggle between, like, essentially the Star Wars thing. You have good Jedi and bad Jedi and then gray Jedi. Or whatever. I'm not a huge Star Wars guy, but that's my understanding of the Star Wars mythos. And I think it makes a lot of sense that they would start going that way, especially with a catalyst like Savathun, where it just turns out like our bad guys are just fucking with us now, you know, like just absolutely destroying our minds. Personally, I think Amanda's gonna die. Amanda Holiday? Why? What's the theory there? I'm very interested in that, actually. Shaders on your Cartesian, Iridescent Coral. It's from Season of the Undying. Or Saint could be the new Titan Vanguard. If Zavala dies. I feel like Zavala can't die because he has such a important role with Keitel right now. I think they put him in too much of a keystone position. What are you working on now? We're doing a couple bounties for bounty prep. Just vibing out, as you do. Saint was the old-time Vanguard? I don't think Saint ever was a Vanguard. Osiris was the old Vanguard for Warlocks, but as far as I remember, I don't think Saint was Titan Vanguard, but please feel free to correct me. Yeah, I also think, like, I think Ikora would be a good one to die. The start pushing Zavala more towards that kind of fringe case going crazy. Should we use the darkness? Like, Zavala has always been like the internal conflict character. He was really, during the Red War, he was like, what are we without our light? Ikora was too, but she got her shit together pretty fast, where Zavala, even for like the next few DLCs, was like, I need my light. You know, like things like that. And I think Zavala's response to Ikora dying would be a lot more interesting than Ikora's response to Zavala dying. About Eris Morn? She could also die. I feel like she has a lot of story, though. Because I still, even when Savathun's dead, if Savathun dies, I feel like Ikora is pretty integral to that entire killing the worm gods, killing Shivu Wrath. I can see her dying in like the final one. Like we kill all the worm gods, we're facing off against Shivu Wrath, it's the final time, we're gonna put down the final hive leadership, and Ikora like sacrifices herself in some way. Like, I totally see that, but killing off like pretty much the point of view character for the hive halfway through the hive storyline seems a little odd. Do you think Banshee will ever die? No, because I don't think anyone would really care. So really, you want your deaths to be emotionally impactful. I don't think people care about Banshee. Plus, I mean, Eris, Drifter, and LC are all part of the new Darkness Vanguard. I think they're all three safe. I think they're all three safe for quite a while. Also, killing Eris is nothing for her story. Yeah, exactly. Like, I think she exists as like a really good point of view character to progress the story. And her story's far from over. So, I definitely kind of agree with that take. Oh, god damn it. No, they keep moving everything around. Shahan is Astacross. Whenever I need to make cookies for Shahan, I always call him Astacross. Like, because I have like a one word I say for everything. Like, to remember what cookies I need to cook, and yeah, he's always Astacross. Do we know when there will be a new Vanguard? No, but I also don't really think it matters. Is that a take? Yo, the Fallen Spider, thank you so much for subbing. Love your face. Does it matter? Like, does having a new Vanguard really mean anything? I think what will happen, I think Crow will be anointed as the new speaker fairly soon. I think that is something that is likely to happen sooner rather than later. The shader on my fusion is iridescent coral. So... Oh, I just tried to shatter skate on a Titan. Big sad. That it is as crazy as it sounds. Titans have become my least favorite for PvE simply because they cannot shatter skate, or they can't, you know, eager edge skate as efficiently. When the speaker gets resurrected, never happen. It would do nothing for the story. You know, when characters get resurrected, it has to be like someone that people like or dislike. And most of the community was fairly apathetic towards the speaker. It would never happen. But I do think, I mean, with all the setup between this special connection that the Traveler and Crow have, I would be shocked if they don't set up Crow to be the next speaker. The speaker died in the Red War campaign, yeah. Yeah, Wayne, he died. He was I don't think Gaul did. I think the Consul was his name. Killed him. Yo, Logan, what's up? But yeah, it makes everyone's always like, Crow's gotta be the Vanguard speaker, or the Vanguard, the Drifter. The Hunter Vanguard, that's the word I'm looking for. And like, that literally makes zero sense. Makes zero sense at all. But, because, like, the Traveler literally made him a gun. And made him a ship. And like all that, like, the Traveler's kind of like hitting on Crow, bro. Kind of hitting on him. And, I really think it's to fill that speaker role. I think that just makes too much sense. I feel like people are... maybe not paying attention to that quite as much as maybe they should. We need Saladin season. Saladin was pretty heavily involved with Season of the Chosen. How's the new Intellect working? Nerf it work in PvP? Do you still need tier 10? No, Bray. Intellect's one of the fewest things I focus on. I try to have 10 recovery, 10 discipline, as high mobility as possible, and I try to have 3 or 4 intellect. Yo, Wogan, thank you for the super sticker, brother. Love your face. How are you doing? Good, nice, nice. What are you up to, man? Thought the person who killed Cade was the person who takes his place. They already addressed that. Zavala had a line in, I think, Beyond Light, where he said if we honored that dare, then technically, or it was in Hunt, technically Savathun would be the new Hunter Vanguard. He directly said that in game. That is Bungie saying, no, you guys are nerds. That's not how it works. So no. Plus, it makes 0 sense. If you're not gonna make a baby like one of the leaders, that's just not how it works. He's literally less than a year old. Crow was just born. He doesn't know shit about shit, you know? But what he does know is he has some sort of special connection with the Traveler. Make him the speaker. That's exactly, and that ties right into what does it mean to be a good or bad guardian. If the Traveler can have such a deep connection with someone who used to be such a evil guy, you know, what is the light truly? That plays right into that light versus dark ooey gooey stuff. It's perfect. It's literally perfect. So we shall see, man. We shall see. But no, Bungie, at least in my opinion, is very clearly saying no. Crow will not be the one. And they've been saying that for a while. I just think people misinterpreted all of that from the start. I think it was supposed to be like a throwaway line in a mission that people took way too seriously, and Bungie was like, oh shit, we gotta correct this. And then they did, and then people just kind of ignored it. I kind of want the tower to reflect the descent into darkness that the story is going. Like people leaving darker music, worse weather. They sort of started to do that with Splicer. I totally agree, though. I think that would be really cool. Less than a year old, Crow's first resurrected in the end of Forsaken. Oh, fuck, you're right. All right. 2 years old. Or something. Wait. 3 years old. Wait. I'm trying to remember what season it was actually in, but I do not remember. When was he? I think it was in Penumbra, right? Or no, it was actually just in Forsaken. Yeah, so nearly 3 years. Okay, well, I still don't want a 3-year-old running the tower, okay? Yo, Magenta, how are you doing? But fair point, fair point, failure. In-game years and IRL years are different. I actually don't think they are. I've always, maybe I'm wrong. With all of this stuff, I'm just saying how I interpret things. So please feel free to correct me. But my understanding has always been real world time is Destiny time. That's why, like, all of the events, Eva always is like, especially for Moments of Triumph, Eva is always like this past year and stuff like that. Yo, Circus Survive 69. Thank you so much for subbing. Love your face. That has always been my personal understanding, but once again, could be wrong. Did you kill like a bunch of... I still think I should be Hunter Vanguard, I'm just saying. Alright, I'm actually gonna go rally up at that. But I'm like fairly certain like Destiny time is real world. You think Savathun is stuck? Why is it? Everyone should die and everything is free? I don't know. He still has very low experience because of those 2 or 3 years he roamed around trying not to get beaten up by other guards. Yeah, I mean it is fucked up, don't get me wrong. Definitely, definitely. Boom. Imagine just being a direct, minding your own business. You're just vibing out. And then boom, your life is over because some guardian just like smushed you with the sparrow. What a bad way to go. Oh. Couple more kills and then I'll be done here. Bro. Snipers with only 3 in the mag make me sad. Oh man, especially when I'm bad. Ben Church, why are you doing public events? I need it for a bounty, but it's done now. For bounty prep, dude. Okay, is that everything? Oh, 3 more grenade kills. I can take care of that. What are the easiest weeklies in your opinion? Probably the Star Horse ones. Once again, I'll do a full guide on which ones you should do, which ones you shouldn't do. We'll talk about it. Okay, nice. Need machine gun, auto rifle, pulse rifle. Machine gun, auto rifle. Pulse. And actually we'll do this pulse and we'll do this auto.
I just
Nerdneck 9, what's up, Dunlin?
To Tower Vanguard operations.
Well, keep in mind.
Fallen catch nearby.
I thought the users Cabal. Keep in mind, none of the seasonal weeklies, all the seasonal bounties are being sunset, so there's no use in doing the weekly Cabal ones. What do you think would happen if Bungie introduced the idea of children guardians? That's a really interesting question, isn't it? I don't know. Can guardians have kids? If they did, would they have powers? I don't know. I feel like that's something they've probably left ambiguous for a reason. Want to run the last wish later? Yeah, probably. I think Ty actually needs a couple, so I'd be totally down for that. Big last wish guy now, Dunlin? Hello. Are you going to bed? Okay. Shinmao first started as a child. Yeah, but he didn't have powers. He didn't have the light when he started. Just DM you? Yeah, for sure. For sure. Just need a couple more kills here. And then, yeah, we can move on to something else. The worst part, the worst bounties you have to do are the clan ones. There's one clan one that's run 10 gambit bounties with a clanmate. Oh my god. It is so unbearable. Oh, she left. Sorry, Caden. I'll tell her you said hi later. But really, I mean, that entire story opens up an interesting question too, because for every other instance of a ghost resurrecting, as far as I'm aware, they have to resurrect they have like a very specific person that they can resurrect, like their guardian. But yeah, the story does make it look like Rezel Azir, or what was his name? It was the cow. Forget his name. As soon as I hear it, it's gonna be like an dumb moment. But when that guy was killed, Brayden? It was something like that. When he was killed, and then his ghost seemingly chose Rezel Azir and gave him the light. It's a very interesting prospect for the story that I don't think they've ever really done before. What's his name? So, there's definitely a lot of stuff that they've left in the story that's like plenty of stuff. Jaren Ward, that's what it was. Jaren. Plenty of stuff that they've never fully explained that I'm really excited for them to explain, actually. Jaren Ward. but we shall see. Traveler not choose you. I'm not really sure how that works. I don't know if they've ever fully explained it. I don't know if the Traveler was like, all right, ghosty boys, you got to go to these guys or what, or if there's just like a certain, they align with the frequency of the potential light. Because like they've said in the Destiny universe, like everything has light, but like Guardians can just utilize it. But I'm pretty sure there's like a Dredge in your story where he went around killing people and like normal people to get their little bit of light, I think. We nuke the Traveler, problem solved. Oh no, the Rasputin strategy, dude. Oh, that's kind of cool. Kind of cool, Martin. Hopefully it's a War Moon. The light is like the Force. I honestly have zero idea. Destiny's just Star Wars, bro. That's what I'm learning. Fuck the gold. Alright, should only need a couple more. Then we can go do our favorite moon bounties. Yeah, Rasputin, it's crazy, because it's been over a year since we've heard from Rasputin. Freaking Anna is apparently in the tower working on rebuilding him. That was mentioned in, like, Season of the Hunt forever ago. And it's just never been mentioned again. Like, surely we'll get news from him from Witch Queen, maybe? Like, it's just like, oh yeah, you know this thing that you just spent an entire season beefing up? He's dead now, but also kind of not really, and we're probably gonna put him in an exo body like we were supposed to do in Destiny 1, but also, we're just gonna mention that in the background and then, like, never mention it again. That's, like, where Rasputin is right now.
Welcome, old
Black
friend.
Armor needs to come back.
May it
I definitely want more of the Ada storyline. I don't want like the same storyline, but I do think there's a lot of really excellent stuff there that they haven't talked about in a hot minute. Actually, I'm just gonna keep.
destroy
Nuke the pyramids? Dude, there's too many pyramids. Can't do it. The pyramids made us a gun out of a tree, bro. They're cool. Oh, man.
Is anyone there?
There's something cathartic about doing weeklies after all this time. I used to hate bounty prepping, but now that I haven't done it for a year, it's like, it's kind of nice. I'm getting old, man. I'm getting very, this is like my, you know, watching football. Just grinding bounties. You know, except for Gambit. Fuck Gambit. Rasputin is definitely sour with you. Oh, no. I was planning on farming for Glyceochasm this week, but internet's been out for days. Oh no! Oh man, can I not jump through that? Lame. Bounty grind can be relaxing, so to mindlessly run around popping heads. Yeah, and it's like I never do it anymore. Like I'm like 572 this season. just by playing. Like, no AFK, no hardcore bounty grind. Just by playing the game. Like, you don't really need bounties anymore. Except for bounty prepping. You should check out the spot I was talking about while you're on the moon. Yeah. You said it was... Oh, and Hunt. Yeah, so it is... You are talking about, like, the Shrine of Oryx area, right? I can go down there for sure. Isn't it weird? Oh, Star Horse bounties mattered for a little bit too for farming out the other half. Other than that, like, you're absolutely right. Oh, that's toxic. Stay still. That one weird hide room off to the side. Nuke everything. We nuke the balls. We nuke the triangles. We nuke the city, the tower. Dude, honestly, fair enough. Not the dragon, though. Don't nuke those. Don't nuke the Ankara. Riven's dope. Wish 15 is just nuke. Wish 15 summons the Halo ring and ends the Destiny universe. I just solved it, bro. All right, we'll go check it out here, James. Destiny Halo confirmed? Be cool. What's the Halo ring lore? I don't really understand it. I guess there's a civilization that was trying to stop the flood, so they created 7 rings that would destroy all life in the universe. Because if they destroyed because the flood only survived, they're like parasitic, so they only survive and replicate if they conquer civilizations. And so the idea was to stop all life from dying, they would just kill it. And so they did that, and then, like, life re-evolved, but then the flood didn't die, so it was all for nothing, I think. That's my understanding. Look, I'm not a big Halo guy, okay? Do you think violent video games are bad? No. You're off? Fuck. Alright, what am I missing, Caleb? Alright, James, you're gonna have to tell me if I'm close. The Halo rings were made to destroy the universe. The Covenant wanted to destroy all life, but the purple guys wanted the rings to destroy the UNSC, so they used them to destroy the whole galaxy. I'm talking about, like, the Forerunners that made the rings, not the people who found them. Go up here and to the left? Did I pass it? They basically made arcs and repopulated everything. Oh, kill the enemies in this room? Oh, back. Okay. But why would they arc the flood? If they were killing everything, why would they keep it alive? Is that explained? Yeah, I'm going back. This room. All right, kill the enemies. Oh, the cryptolith. Right. Okay. And so now... Once you kill the enemies, stand a few feet into the pulsing hallway. So this hallway. bad. I don't know if this is quite better, but this is definitely an interesting spot to know about. Good shit, good shit. Thank you, James. That's a good shout. So that's the type of thing that I think is really good to know, because there are certain scenarios where that could be really powerful. So that's definitely going in the knowledge bank. Thank you so much. Doesn't require checkpoints or wishes. That's fair. Dude, the Halo lore is crazy. I just can't wait for, like, the Destiny lore is always really expansive, or is already that expansive, but I just can't wait for, like, an absolute just mind fuck, right? Like, I just feel like we're gonna hit a spot, hopefully soon, in the Destiny lore that just absolutely breaks the universe. That's just like a total oh shit moment that no one sees coming. I can't wait. Kind of like, I mean, the only instances I can kind of remember that were like that was 2, and they're both in Destiny 1. One was when Callus was a robot. Didn't really break the lore, but no one saw it coming, and that was really cool. And then when Riven was revealed, and like the implications, like when Riven was killed and then the entire Dreaming City changed, like that was so cool because it was like literally unfolding. It felt like the lore was like, we were actually affecting the lore. It felt very cool. That was like one of those like, oh my god moments. Very cool. And I just can't wait for the next one. Once the Destiny media expands, we'll get some dope shit. That's a good point. I totally forgot about that. Yeah, Destiny movie or TV show or whatever. So we're all just what Master Chief dreamed when he was in the cryo sleep. Oh no, don't do that, dude. Dream endings are so dumb. Destiny was your dream all along. Like, bro, get out of here. That's as bad. Like, the dream cop-out is just as bad as, like, the real Destiny was the friends you made along the way. Like, no, shut up. Bad. What do you think the Destiny TV show or movie will be about? No idea, but that excites me. I like not knowing, you know? Because that means it'll be that much more surprising. I think it would be cool if Destiny was all precursors from Halo, since we know jack shit about it. I mean, I think they've kind of screwed themselves. Like, it's just an Easter egg. Like, just an Easter egg, right? But they've thrown a couple, like, Master Chief references into the game. And so, like, if any of that is to be believed, which it's just an Easter egg, so that is a stretch. But yeah, I think people would have a big problem with it. Unless they were like, time is cyclical. That'd be kind of cool. Time's a circle. Exactly. That's what I just said, bro. Yeah, what if they said that? What if they were like, time is actually cyclical? That would actually be kind of cool. I'm not gonna lie. I don't know of any franchise that's ever done that, but I think you could do some really cool shit with it. Ryan Reynolds starring as Scaro 9's Guardian. That would be awesome, except I want to do it. I'm not an actor, but I would act my ass off to play in an official Destiny role. I think I could kill it, dude. Oh, I gotta kill all these nerds. Alright, one more. Remember the old trailer in Destiny 1? The guy was reading the Jungle Book to his child in bed? Just saying. Uh-oh. 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 I'm more talking about the Easter egg in Taken King. the cryopod that was like, this was the bravest guardian, that was like very clearly a reference to Master Chief. But also, I guess they could wreck on it. Also, it's just an Easter egg. It's just an Easter egg, right? But I feel like you'd get a lot of butthurt people. Unless you're like, time is cyclical, which you could pretty easily do, I think. I think the lore in Destiny's crazy enough that I think you could get away with that. We missed the live action Destiny 1 trailers? Yes.
Calling all Guardians on the lunar surface. A war set just dropped near your location. Begin transmit and hold your position.
Final Shape's gonna mess with time. You think? I always thought it would be really cool to have a DLC, like an Assassin's Creed type DLC, where we do some sort of mindfuckery and we play like the events of the past. Like we go back and we like relive Twilight Gap or something. I think that would be really cool. I don't know how they could ever work that in, but I think that would be dope. They kind of had an opportunity with the sundial to do it. Also, oh, speaking of, wait a second.
And you'll need my sundial to do it.
Freaking, they teased for so long that the sundial had like an Ahamkara or worm heart in the center of it. And they never did anything with it, dude. They never did anything with it. The Drifter was like, I can hear whispers from the sundial machine. And they never did anything with it. What are you up to? Finishing up some weekly bounties for Witch Queen prep, which I will be making a video on soon, don't worry. Aw. Yeah, my last week was great. I'm just saying, like, there's all sorts of lore that I feel like is just on the table from these previous seasons that they've never touched, that I feel like is going to be very important one day, and then we're going to look back and be like, oh my god. Yo, Waffle, thank you so much for subscribing. Love your face. I'm just so, we've kind of already done the time thing a little bit by saving Saint. It was weird though, because it was like time, but also like simulation, not really time, but also kind of time, and like also weird alternate realities, but like only in simulation form. The Sundial season, Season of the Dawn, was weird, dude. I feel like they really broke a lot of rules, and they didn't really explain a lot of it. Or they tried to, but it was really just kind of hand-wavy. You know, which is fine. That's kind of what you have to do sometimes, you know? Any nightmares? Oh, there he is. The one guy I didn't kill. Just got back from guitar lessons. Nice. No, I don't even want to think about a time where Destiny doesn't exist, or Destiny isn't that Bungie's main thing. Like, can that be possible? Can they? Like, I just don't think so, man. Bungie has already had two. Yo, Alexander, thank you so much for subbing. Love your face. Bungie's already had two knockout IPs. Is it possible that they do a third one? Like, I just feel like, I mean, they're so talented and they're so creative. But that's like, does lightning strike 3 times? I guess for like Bethesda it has. You have Fallout and Elder Scrolls, which are like kind of the same thing. But they also didn't really make Fallout. But they just took it and made it Elder Scrolls. And then they also have Doom, which they also didn't make originally, I don't think. So, I don't know, man. Starting to learn Crazy Train by Ozzy. Nice, good one. Dude, Zach Wild's a beast. It's not lightning strike. It's finding a gap in the market and filling it. I don't know, dude. Destiny came out at a time where there were a couple looter shooters that were like. It's kind of crazy that Bungie looked at Borderlands and was like, we can do that better. Back when Borderlands was insane, dude. Like, just thinking back to like early Borderlands 1, or sorry, early Borderlands 2, like, it cornered the market, dude. Like, Gearbox could do no wrong back then. And it's kind of crazy that Bungie like looked at that and was like, we can do that better. And they invested so much capital and really went headfirst into it. It's now even crazier to me that there are so many companies that look at Destiny and are doing that same thing, but they're all like, I feel like they all lose all of their money. It's kind of a tragedy though, but yeah, but a looter shooter with Halo combat mechanics and multiplayer. I mean, it's fair. It's just crazy to think like, man, they did it so well. Crazy, man. Absolutely absurd. But in like a good way, you know? Anthem, Outriders. I think Outriders is gonna find this niche. I would say even like, you know, Borderlands 3 didn't hit. I really hope Wonderlands does though. I'm very excited for Wonderlands. And then you have like Marvel's Avengers, which is, I think, if I remember correctly, like just bleeding money. Is that right? I feel like I read that, but I don't know if that's true. What other games were there, man? There's all sorts of stuff. Godfall? Holy. I feel like Godfall really anthemed it pretty hard. There's so many games like that, you know? Just crazy.
It's right behind me.
But yeah, man, I don't know. I'm excited because I think Destiny's here for a long time. And I'm here for it. I'm really here for it. You know? I think Destiny's like truly one of those like once in a lifetime things that like, you know, it just lasts. It just lasts and lasts and lasts. Who the fuck is playing Avengers? Go buy the Blu-ray. Oh no! It's got God of War for PC. Oh, God of War for PC was less than 2 weeks away. Can't wait. I'm excited. I hope I have time to play it. I definitely want to. I'm pretty excited for it. Bought COD Infinite Warfare game from the game store next to my school last month. What? That game's like older than me. Dude, thank you, Waffle. Hopefully you're having a good day. Why do you think violent video games are not bad like Destiny or Halo? I just don't think they're bad. You know, I think the science has more than shown that they're not bad. They don't negatively influence people's personalities or anything. Like all the statistical evidence is there, and I just don't think they're bad. I think people who think they are bad it's a classic case of I don't understand this, so it must be bad, which there are endless examples of. But I think this is one of the most innocent examples. Yo, Delta, thank you so much for subbing. I've never played God of War before. I'm an Uncharted guy. Never played any Uncharted before. I've also never played any God of War before. I did not grow up in a PlayStation family. I grew up in an Xbox family. So any of those PlayStation things, never played. What have you missed? Just a bunch of grinding and vibing, having good times. Any love for Malfeasance? Sorry, no. It has a really cool ornament this season. But no, I think Malfeasance sucks. What's a PlayStation? A bad station, bro. I played God of War with my friends when we were like 9, but only because I had boobs in some scenes. Oh no, the PlayStation 1 boobs, bro. The only, like, the most negative thing I can think of any video games is a lot of video games, especially with, like, microtransactions can feed into addictions really easy, like gambling addictions and stuff. But violent tendencies, there has never been, to my knowledge, any sort of scientific evidence to suggest that that's actually has any sort of influence on that. And quite the contrary, I've only ever seen studies that conclude the opposite. Whereas something like gambling, that's a very real thing, and there are multiple things in life, including like, you know, pay to loot systems that can have very negative effects. I mean, that is a very real thing. That is something that people should focus on, but I feel like it's something that people don't really focus on. Although there are some countries, some states, I think Hawaii was looking at loot boxes to outlaw them and stuff like that. I really hope that's something that is just taken care of, because, you know, gross. Ever tried Desperado with a full auto mod? It's a monster. Oh no, I didn't even think about that. That's actually... Does it auto proc? That's actually disgusting, dude. I didn't even think about that, but I might actually put full auto on my messenger now. That's actually insane. Violent offenders use it as an excuse, no truth to correlation. I've actually never seen any violent offender actually say the video game made me do it. I've seen like people, like soccer moms say, violent video games made that guy do bad things. Like, it's usually people pointing fingers. I have never heard of people say, oh, I'm sorry, I only did it because of violent video games. I'm sure someone said it, but that is not a common excuse from my experience. It is usually some soccer mom, dude. What if Malfeasance Catalyst gave it the explosion's chain reaction? That could actually be pretty interesting, my dude. Dude. I'm excited. What catalyst do you think we were gonna get in Witch Queen, boys? I just bought the Soul Scar. I'm using it for Witch Queen. There you go. Nice. Monarch, Thorn, hopefully. What about the Catalyst of Darkness? Does Darkness need a catalyst? It kind of already exists. No? God, you mother of 3 full-time stay-home mom is typing. Got to play Osborne on drums last week. What song? I always wanted to learn. I think learning drums would be pretty cool. The one thing, you know, I play guitar. The one thing I've really always wanted to invest in, I definitely will in the future, is piano. But just to learn like the music, I feel like music theory is a lot easier to learn on piano than guitar. It's gonna be Chaperone. Maybe, dude. I think enough people have been asking for a Thorn Catalyst that surely we're gonna get a Thorn Catalyst. Like, surely, dude. A hurdy-gurdy. How about all that? You don't like Thorn, Caleb? That seems like something right up your alley. I'm not even gonna lie. Bro, grinding altars sucks. Guitar hurts the fingies. Dude, you get used to it. You get them calluses, brother. Chaperone Catalyst causes a tracking slug to fire behind you when you pull the tree. That's actually pretty funny. That would actually be pretty funny. I'm not gonna lie. I like that idea a lot. Thorn Callus is the same thing Lumina does? I think that would be incredibly boring. I think you have to give it its own thing. Maybe instead of noble rounds, it spawns, you can shoot rounds that seek, and it just applies just the burn to people. And like you can shoot it and it'll kind of hover there, and if people go close to it, it'll like leech onto them and take them for, you know, a couple damage. Something like that I think could be pretty cool. Like the opposite of Illumina. Instead of like healing your teammates over time or whatever, it could hurt your enemies. Maybe give them a slight debuff as well, something like that. I love playing trivia songs on guitar. Have you played any? Yeah, I learned, when I first got my 7-string, I learned The Synonym Sentence. That's a very fun song to play. I used to know In Waves, because that's in drop D? Drop C? That's on a 6-string. I learned What the Dead Man Say. I actually did a cover of What the Dead Man Say on Twitter, like, when that song first came out, like, years ago. I knew like to flies, or no, pull harder on the strings of your martyr, because that's in drop D. That's a fun song. Dude, I love Trivium. Thorn was broken for way too long. It's so much fun in Destiny 2 though, I'm not even gonna lie. Get my 7-string in the next few weeks, and I plan on playing Shogun. There you go, dude. I'm excited. I have a new 7-string arriving soon in a couple of months. It was I ordered it in November, and it was a 20-week delivery. But I'm so excited, because it's a signature, so they're like custom making it or whatever. Very excited for it. Thorn is perfect right now. It is pretty good. Oh, I've seen it quite a bit. My entire playstyle was forged by Thorn being broken. I literally learned how to never fucking die in order counter. I just remember when Thorn first came out. It was like when I first started playing, or not when it came out, when Trials first came out, sorry. I just remember it was like at the beginning of the round, you would hear people shoot 2 Praedyth shots and like 5 Thorn shots, and they were just running around with a 1-hit sniper and a 2-shot hand cannon, and it was just like the most toxic bullshit ever. Add Vorpal Thorn, that way it doesn't break the PV. Very interesting idea. I don't know about In Witch Queen. I would be surprised if one of these future seasons doesn't maybe revolve around him or similar types of themes. Why are you grinding Eris bounties if they're on the list of bounties to do? They are on my list of bounties to do. But I don't know what list you're using, but they're most certainly on my list. Get my first electric guitar this month. Nice, dude. Huge. I still remember my first. It was a piece of shit. It's still over there. I never play it because it's ass. Like when I upgraded to like a nice guitar, I was like, oh my god, what have I been doing? Well, no. Event bounties never stay. They're always wiped. Like they will be gone tomorrow. Like at reset. I think it would be very interesting, Verisign and Witch Queen. I just wouldn't. I don't see it, man. She's the POV character for the Hive story on. It just seems. I don't think they're gonna kill her.
You're hunting me.
I can, like I said, we were talking about this earlier. I think I can see her dying, like when Shivu Wrath finally goes, whenever that is. Like when all the Hive majors die, I can see like Savathun or Eris dying in like that DLC. but we're not even halfway done fighting the Hive yet. There's no way our POV Hive character dies. Maybe Toland I can see dying, because he's kind of our POV Taken character. And like Savathun, you know, Shiva Wrath doesn't really fuck around with the Taken. Maybe she will in the future, but right now she doesn't. And that's all Savathun and Kyria. And I could totally see maybe Toland dying, but that would have like almost no emotional impact at all. So maybe not. But there's no way Eris dies, right? Favorite planet. I'm gonna give you favorite location. Definitely Dream Big City. How more dead can Toland get? I don't know. I don't know the Destiny rules, bro. So I just don't know. Oh, the sword disappears? That's dumb. Toland can't die, right? I'm surely Toland can die. Like, he exists in, like, an ethereal form or whatever, but surely there's a way for him to be gone forever. I would be shocked. It's Destiny, right? Nothing can survive forever. I bet, I mean, based off of the lore, Callus is, like, in a similar situation right now, so... Or, I think. It's really hard to keep track of all the shit. I'm pretty sure he's in a very similar situation, so very interested in that. Do you think the other raid exotics should also get a catalyst? Do you think the other raid exotics should? Raid exotics have a catalyst. Oh, I guess Vex has a catalyst, doesn't it? Yeah, fuck it, do it, man. I want to see 1K with the catalyst. Fire Forster Gibson, by the way, but I still can't afford their guitars. She doesn't get like free stuff? Damn, dude, that's a sick gig, though. Who do you think Shivu's masters? They've been kind of teasing. What is this? What is that? I think I get, yeah, I think it's the entity, exactly. I think she's just working for the darkness. Yeah, I know it looks like a patrol item, but I'm not in a patrol. Like, I didn't pick one up. Five times the projectiles, 1 for 3. Oh no. Fair enough. Man, but yeah, there's so much in Destiny that I think they're in a really good spot narratively, and like hearing the stories of the narrative team and really getting the confidence now that they really seem to be in a better spot, and there's a lot more input, and they actually have like a pretty coherent place of where they're going. I'm pretty excited for the story. I think this last year has had the best storytelling ever in the history of Destiny. The most coherent, the most consistent, the most interconnected story. It's been absolutely perfect this year, and I really can't wait to see where it goes next, because it's been very interesting. Games like Scare hasn't done Patrol since Red War. Let's just mess with them. What are your 3 most proud emblems? Shit, dude, that's a weird, not a weird question, but an interesting question, I suppose. I mean, number 1 has to be Metagalactic Bloom, because that's cool as fuck. The thing is a lot of emblems in Destiny aren't like, they're not something you're like proud of. They're just like rare. It's like, oh, I'm super proud to have bought this thing that not a lot of people bought, you know? Like, oh, that's a weird flex. But this one has got to be my number 1 favorite, Metagalactic Bloom. Do I have any other proud ones? I don't know. Bro, she gets 25% off. The gear's still over 2,000 for everything. Yeah, fair enough, man. Holy. Didn't freaking Kirk Hammett just signed with Gibson, right? I think he did after being with someone for years. ESP. Is that right? What was your first seal? Oh, brother, what was my first seal? I would have streamed it. Let me see if I can find it. I have. Oh, well, in the order that I have them up on my board, so I buy all the seal things. It looks like Wayfarer was my first. I buy like all the physical seals. Yeah, it looks like Wayfarer was my first. The weekly prayers do give XP. They say XP, like if you look at them. All bounties that give XP will tell you. Oh, sorry. Yes, they both give XP. But you see how it says XP plus plus? This one also does. Oh, now I understand why you asked. That's very strange, but yes, they do. First title was Almighty. Trip straight to Shadow. Dude, Shadow's one of my favorite titles ever. That had such a good grind on it. First exotic in Destiny 2, Vigilant Swing. Fun story. I like to kind of humble brag on a little bit. It's more of an RNG thing. It's not really a brag, I guess, but both in Destiny 1 and Destiny 2, I got my first exotics before my first legendaries. In Destiny 1, I got Thunderlord from a post-Crucible match, and I was like, just started the game. It was one of my first Crucible matches ever. And I didn't even know it was good. And like someone like, I was on Xbox and like a couple people like sent me hate mail. Like, what the fuck? What is that? And I was like, I was so confused because I didn't even know what an exotic was back then. And I had to look it up and they were like, oh, it's super, you know, the internet back then was, it was like a games radar thing. That's like, exotics are Destiny's most rare weapons. And I was like, oh, that's weird. And so I got that. And then in Destiny 2, we were grinding the Red War campaign in there. It was like between a couple of the very first missions, it was like XP gated and we had to farm things to get your level up. And so we went and did public events in the EDZ. And I was doing, I remember, if I remember correctly, I was doing the Drill Winding Cove one. And I got an exotic from that. Like literally a couple of hours in the game, I got Vigilant Swing. And so I hope they never make a Destiny 3 because I know the chances of me getting an exotic in Destiny 3 before a legendary is nothing. Like there's no way it happens again. I just think that's pretty funny. Do you think they're going to conclude? Oh, when? I don't know when. I think it'll probably be first week or second week of February, but we shall see. Gibson goes hard with retro talent acquisition. It's crazy because you never see him play Gibson. It's very interesting. You have that stream still up? Yeah, it would have been Destiny 2 launch stream. I think I streamed for like 12 hours. Destiny 2 launch. Oh my god, this is so long ago. Yeah, I think you're gonna have to. Did I just launch into something? Is there anyone else here? What did I, wait, did I even? Okay, well there's no one here. Let me go back through this and see. It would have been, what day did Destiny 2 come out, fellas? What year? Oh my god, this is crazy. Oh no. Oh, filter. Filter. Let me do live. Filter. Oh, I can't filter based on date? Oh, date. It won't filter based on date. What the? I can't get it. I don't even know. September 6th? I don't... Is there like a freaking number here that changes? Holy shit. Oh, can I do descending? 1 second, sorry. Just... I don't know if I can find it. You found it on YouTube? What's the title of the stream, if you don't mind? I just think it would be Destiny 2 launch. But I can't find it anywhere. Holy shit. No, it should still be on the channel. It's just hard to find. Like, I've been playing this game for so long. Seeing all the content I've made is nuts, by the way. It's actually crazy. Oh, back when I had short hair. All right, I'm back in Forsaken year. We're getting close. Back in War Mines. Look at these. This is like back when I very first... Oh, Fortnite. Fuck yeah. Crimson doubles, so it would have launched this Curse of Osiris. God. Destiny 1. This was... Oh no, where is it? Road to 10K, by the way. Oh, here it is. So this should have been the very first stream, right? No, I'm already playing here. I might have... So I used to do this really annoying thing. Look how young I am, by the way. What the fuck? I used to do this thing where it was really... I don't know why I did it. And it makes me sad that I did, but I used to delete my VODs, like my live streaming VODs, because I thought they looked really ugly on the channel. And so I would always, like, if you went to my page, I hated seeing live streams there next to my videos, so I would stream and then delete them. And so, like, I lost a lot of really good content. Like, I solo flawless Crota, like, years ago, and I just deleted it because I thought it looked bad. And now, like, looking back, I'm like, I'm a fucking idiot. What browser is that? That's Firefox. And it makes me really sad that I did that. I obviously don't do that anymore. But man, that makes me really sad. Just thinking back, like, I lost, like, a year worth of streaming because I did that. And it's just like, that's a shame, dude. Big shame. All right, let's wrap up these bounties. Oh, you know what? Maybe I might have streamed that on Twitch, actually, the Destiny 1 launch. You wear a wig? No? What the? Nope. I'm already hyped for your Witch Queen raid stream. Dude, I'm so excited. I'm so excited for the raid, dude. and the launch. I'm gonna definitely take a couple of days off of work for it. I took a short Christmas break, so I can definitely justify it. And I'm just so excited, man. It's in February. Nothing good ever happens in February. Oh no, Soggy, that'd be awful. Rip. Very close, Orange. So our raid team from Vault of Glass was Hoon. So me and Hoon. Hoon is on our team. Chemo is on our team. Tylenol is on our team. But then we had Jordan and Alex. Jordan got deployed. He's in the Navy. So he can't do it with us, unfortunately. And Alex has a new team. And so we're having Coops, which is a huge W, take one of those spots. Oh, and Eclipse take the other. And Eclipse and Coops are gamers, dude. We have an insanely solid 6 this time. Tylenol's such a cool name. Do not tell him that. Ty has like the largest ego ever, bro. But he's cool. I think we have an excellent team. You know, we got 15th in Vault of Glass. I think we have something to prove. I'm excited. I think we've got a really good team. I'm very hyped for it, man. I really am. We shall see, you know? Who knows? It's always like... It just comes down to, you know, everyone's inevitably going to get stuck on one encounter, and it kind of matters how long do we get stuck on that encounter, and do we getting stuck on an encounter before or after, or whatever, man. I can't imagine people getting pissed and rage out of YouTube forever. Wayne, I'm so confused, brother. Been so hard for you guys for number 1. Hey man, I think as long as we get good placement, I'm happy with it, you know? Yeah, for real. I bet the internet is real great. The satellite internet from the ship, bro. Dude, I'm just so excited. It's you know, I've said this before, but raid days are exciting for me for two things. And some people, you know, don't get it, or some people don't share the same values, and that's fine. But for me, raid days are the most fun day in Destiny, like day ones. I love figuring out puzzles. Yo, Tez, thank you so much for subbing. I love figuring out puzzles, and I love, you know, the entire thing, the entire experience. Just sitting down, raiding for an entire day. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. But I also, like, raid days are always like a really good opportunity to fill out what I call like my Destiny portfolio, and that's where like people start like, oh dude, you're such a nerd or whatever. But you know, when you're as grindy as I am, like, all of your accolades are very important for like potential teams you get to play on, people you get to work with, you know, things you get to do in the future. And so every time I do well in like a day 1 raid, or do something cool like solo Atheon, it just adds to like my reputation, and shit like that hurts. And it just makes the future look even brighter. You aren't grindy though? Dylan, fuck off, dude. Go play on your Sparrow, nerd. I am literally grindy. Tell that to my maximum triumph score, nerd. Your funniest reaction when you soloed Atheon? Yeah, that's literally the most grindy thing you could possibly do, Dunlin. Ligma. I'm very excited, man. I'm very excited. I think it'll be a great time. What do you do for work? Anything interesting? I'm in graduate school. I'm working on my PhD in polymer chemistry. Currently, I have 17, 16 months left, somewhere in there. And that's like my main thing. I'm like a research scientist. It's pretty fun, pretty cool, very nerdy. Just vibing. Yo, Killionaire, what's up, bro? It's been a while, brother. How are you doing? What'd you get out of your 1K cookies? I literally, Dunlin? Okay, one second. Dunlin, check your DMs, bro. Some friend chat. You see this? What did you get from your 1,000 cookies? Dude, this motherfucker. I just spammed him the link to my video. Some friend doesn't even watch my videos, bro. Toxic. Literally toxic. What do you research? I make, so I'm a polymer chemist. I make amphiphilic copolymers that stop, now I did stop, oh fuck. That are then used to extract proteins from different types of membranes. Dude, that was pretty good, Killionaire. That's pretty good, brother. 9 keys, 16 purple sword. Arska, you got this, brother. I saw your Bungie hate something. Dude, that shit was actually so funny. Freaking, oh my gosh. I think that's Dawson that does those, right? Absolutely. Every time I see one, cracks me up, dude. Or Gart? Wait, who is it? I think it's Dawson. Fuck. No, I'm an awful person. I should know this. Anyways, there's... Yeah, it's Garbage. I think Garbage and Dawson have both been making memes like that. And they're so funny. They're so funny. Oh, David, you're a legend, bro. Oh, frick. Taverns, what's up, dude? What are some good tips for editing videos? Because I'm trying to start making videos with my friends. It's honestly, like, I know it's really lame and you're gonna hate me for it, but the best way to get good at editing videos is just by doing it. I've learned so many, like, little techniques by, like, I'll watch someone's video and I'll be like, wow, that's really cool. Even if it's something simple, like, just something just super simple. And I'll like watch other people's videos and I'll be like, wow, that looks really clean and that was very well done. And then I'll start fucking around and seeing if I can replicate it. And just by doing that, I have learned many tricks that I use pretty consistently. And I know it's super lame, but it's like, watch a lot of videos, pay attention, see what effects you like and stuff, and see and like do research and see if you can repeat it in whatever program, or replicate it rather in whatever program you use. That's super interesting. Do you have a plan after finishing school? Yeah. I mean, the idea is I want to go into industry and be like a research chemist for like, you know, actual money, like a material manufacturer, or something like an Eastman or a Dow. Or I wouldn't work for Dow, but something like Dow, you know. Hopefully, honestly, I would really like to work in sustainability or sustainable materials. That's like what I'm personally really interested in, and I think that's where a lot of the future is in. But honestly, it really just comes down to, especially when I first get out of school, it really comes down to whoever will pay me. You know? Scarrow's editing sophomore. Oh, thank you. Not the stuff I did with your mother. Got him. Oh my. Give me that overshield, bro. Chemists win the monomer catalyst, the solvent, or some shit. Fair enough. That was the least science thing I've ever read. It's funny as shit, bro. So I got a purple sword with Eager Edge Whirlwind. Nice, dude. Huge. Literally huge, dude. Yeah, man. It really just comes down to my My plans come down to getting a job that pays money. All right, time to update the spreadsheet. Let's do it. All right, weeklies. So I did my Europa one. Oh, did I do my Europa ones? Weeklies, I had to go do my Europa ones. But I did the 2 Cosmodrome, right? I did Cosmodrome. 1, 2. I did 4 Cosmodrome dailies. Oh, have I already? Oh, so I can turn one of these in. I'll turn it one in. So I'm done with my dailies on my Titan. I have 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, come on now. I have 4 Gunsmith. Possible. 4 Gambit. And then I did my Moon one. We can do the Europa one. You get the spreadsheet. I will be making a video on the specifics of the spreadsheet later this week, and I will have a link to the spreadsheet. I'm still not done with your guys' version because I need to make another. I want it to look really good, you know. Like mine, I don't give a fuck what it looks like, but the one I give to everyone, I want to look really nice. And so got to make a couple changes, and then I'll give you guys a version that you can make copies on. And then I'll do a whole video breaking it down. That should be maybe even tomorrow. I'm not really sure. It just depends when I get time. Okay. You guys want to see something crazy? Do I have? All right. All right. So I have to do Phylax here. Yeah. Let's see if I can hit this. I've never done this on the Titan. I think I can, but we'll see, man. Oh, that's a really interesting roll, Yerrick. We 2-man Tanics over a year ago. Just saw. Oh, really? It was that long ago? Holy. Calling dibs on your first 2-man run for Wiz Queen. If it's possible, you got it. If it's possible, you totally got it. Although, after you threw the 2-man Atheon... Oh, I'm just fucking. Of course, dude. I really hope, the Witch Queen raid brings a lot of low man opportunities. I'd be very excited for that. What class do you main? I don't really. I use different classes for different things. I play all 3 quite a bit. Recently I've been using Hunter for a lot of like just regular PvE.
Twilight Gap, yes.
Oh, come on now. And I use Titan a lot for PvP. It's probably your favorite 2-man experience. Tanics? That shit was crazy. Like learning how to do that and all the like the ins and outs and stuff was really fun. All right. Once again, I've never done this skip on Titan, so go easy on me. I might fuck it up. Oh, I fucked it. Alright, that was the hardest part, so I should be good now. Have you 2-man Riven or Queen's Walk? I 3-man Flawless Riven. I soloed Riven. I do not think I have 2-man Riven. had this or glitch out the other day, so I hope it doesn't happen again, but... Oh, come on. It should just spawn the boss. Fuck, it looked like it glitched out again. I'm not sure if I'm maybe hitting that checkpoint wrong. That's kind of unfortunate. Wonder if I can get back up there. And that's how I do. No, because when I was doing it earlier, when I learned this, we just sat at the front. See, I hit the loading zone, but I don't know if I hit like the right part of the loading zone, which is what I'm worried about. I wonder if I can just backtrack. It was that one on the hill. I hit it very similarly earlier, and I'm not sure if I just did it wrong, but I can backtrack. Whatever, not hard. Oh, there we go. Oh, I'm gonna die. Shit. Oh, boo. I'm so fucked. Yeah. Damn. Yeah, I'm not. That happened the other day. I'm gonna have to go back and see. It might be if they move. But there we go. Still faster than running the legitimate thing, which is cool. All right, bucko. What you got? See, there's still... Man, oobs are so much fun, I'm not even gonna lie. Like, useful ones like that crack me up. Yo, Dirt Dog, thank you so much for subbing. Love your face, welcome. These guys are probably like, what the? So good. But it makes this Europa bounty like way faster, which is nice. Yeah, it does. It pulls them all the way to the end. You can do it. I think I missed a loading zone where I hit one wrong or something, but you can make it so they just get pulled and you finish the strike in like 2 minutes, or this in like 2 or 3 minutes. Like, it's so fast if you do it right.
Barracks. Phylax is down.
Okay, so it's that. Now I just have to get some headshots.
But there are other powerful elixir that will stand in your path.
Reminds me of farming Cloud Strike. Yeah, if I would have known this, it would have been so much faster. Back then, I don't think anyone knew about the Oob, which is really unfortunate. Okay. Now you just go back, and I need headshots, so I just go back in like this, and we're good. After this, like 90% of my raid or Witch Queen prep is done, which is crazy. I can't believe that this early in, Means I get a lot of time to vibe. Oh, I need to go turn in the rest of my cookies, bro. I totally forgot.
Twilight Gap, yes. Fame for ruthlessness, for final death.
Last night, the dawning. Yeah, if you guys have any more cookies to bake, go get them. Go get your last minute bright dust and all your materials and shit. Oh, you guys are looking at me funny. I don't like it. Where'd you get your snowball kills? I actually made a video on that. The Perdition Lost Sector over on the west side of Europa. Don't do any of your upgrades, but you can get your snowball kills pretty easily there. You get like, I think it was like 55 or 60 kills per run, somewhere in there. I don't know if I can kill. There's an overload here. I'm not sure if I can kill him fast enough. It doesn't look like it. It's fine. Yeah. All right. How many essence do I have? Dang, I really am gonna have to cook 85 more cookies. Holy. It's such, I mean, that's so much, you know, that's another 1,000 bright dust, which is awesome, but it's also so tedious, but it's awesome at the same time, you know? So, whatever. Big stockpile guy, which is good. Just a couple more precision kills and we'll be good. How much bright dust did you guys end up getting from this event total? Anyone get any crazy totals? AK, nice. That's pretty good. That's actually really good. 3,200, 3,000. See, that's pretty good as well. I don't think I'm hitting any crits here. Couple. 50 total. Oh no. 18K. Holy, you're a grinder. That's insane. $4K, $9K. See, this is awesome. It's awesome to see so many people get so much. That's good. That's good. The more bright dust, the better, dude. What are you doing right now? Farming headshots here. I'll actually just go around. I have a couple more bounties I need to wrap up for Europa, and then we're gonna go turn in our cookies, which I'm pretty excited for. Big cookie guy. Stuff. Oh, come on. Think you got like 5K. Awesome. Huge. All right, let's go turn in the all of our cookies. Or let's go make and then turn in all of our cookies. Cookies are extremely overrated. Nah, dude, you get so much or so many materials from them. They're great. Or do you mean our IRL? If you complete a lost sector on the Master Empire Hunt, do you get exotic from the lost sector? I do not know. That's a very interesting question. I have no idea. should have enough glimmer. And I have just like a bunch of these packages that I just get to like throw away because I don't need them. So hopefully I get some good stuff from, or like lots of enhancement cores from them. There should be an Ascended Baker gilded title for Scarrow. Imagine that, dude. That'd actually be so funny. What bounties are leaving? Pretty much anything associated with what's getting sunset. So all the Tangled Shore ones are gone. Or anything associated with the like seasonal activities. So like any of the Season of the Splicer stuff gone. So any of the Servitor bounties, any of the War Table bounties from Chosen gone. Any of the Wayward Compass bounties gone. Stuff like that. Any of the event bounties like Dawning bounties gone. Stuff like that. De Laboon. Okay.
I could get you another.
Crow Saint Shacks. Crow Saint Shacks. Oh, what the fuck? Oh no, Crow Saint Shacks. Banshee Lewis. Crow Saint Shacks Banshee Lewis.
I could get you another if you like.
Crow Saint Shacks Banshee Lewis. This is gonna take forever to load. Oh no, it's not. Ah. Crow Saint Shacks Banshee Lewis. Holy. The Umbrals are gone, yep. Because we will have weapon crafting. We won't need them anymore, right? Eris, Crow, Petra. Crow, Petra. Oh, didn't mean to do that. So much loot.
It's you.
Holiday Nessus Crow. Holiday Nessus Crow. What's everything going to my postmaster here? I just see like a ton.
I could get you another.
Zavala, Eververse, Nessus. Or no, Banshee. Zavala, Eververse, Banshee. Zavala, Eververse, Banshee. Oh, is it all my cookies are going to my postmaster? Oh, I'm gonna have to deliver these cookies. Gross. Okay. After this, I'm done. No more turning in cookies.
Lovely.
Freak. Holiday Saint Eververse. Holiday Saint Eververse. Holiday Saint. Oh man, you want to put shaders on exotics? It would be weird to. I don't know how I feel about that because it kind of gets rid of the need for exotic ornaments, but it also would then like drive Bungie to make exotic ornaments that are like actual structural changes to the gun, which I like the most anyways. Holiday Devrim Petra. Holiday Devrim.
Beautiful.
Ada Devrim Drifter. Ada Devrim Drifter. Oh no, this one. Oh, Adam. I've been put off, but I finally did the quest for Zephyr. Nice. My guess for NPC with the lowest cookies received test ever versus Straw Han. Mine's going to be whichever one requires stasis. Those are hard to get. There's stasis and like scorn kills. What if that's one that's going to be the lowest?
Nice.
Petra, Saint, Eris. Petra, Saint, Eris.
Why not?
Drifter, Exo, Banshee. Drifter, Exo, Banshee. This one. Yeah, dude. You can, if you just use W and S killer, you can move up and down pretty fast. Devrim, Varix, Zavala. Devrim, Varix, Zavala. Not too many more cookies now. Contract needs a catalyst. It'd be kind of cool. Drifter, what do you think it would do? Drifter, Holiday, Ikora.
Just right.
Eris, Eva, Ikora. Eris, Eva, Ikora. I'm so jealous of your menu load times. Painful on PS4. I'm sorry, dude. One day, hopefully. I mean, even with an SSD, I think it's not too bad on PS4. It's something you could look at, but they're kind of expensive just for load times. Varix, Eververse, Nessus. Varix, Eververse, Nessus. More stability handling. Handles for PP, stability for PP. 140. Not a bad idea. Do you think it would add any like cool stuff or just like stats? Or do you think it would make it behave differently?
It's just right.
Devrim, Eververse, Crow. Devrim, Eververse, Crow. Aztecross, Varix, Saints. Aztecross, Varix, Saints. Oh, Varix. Yeah, fair enough, Heartquiver. Yo, the mighty Calvin, how you doing? Holiday, Drifter, Aztecross. Holiday, Drifter, Aztecross. Aztecross, Exo Crow. Aztecross, Exo Crow. Damn. Ran out of Glimmer. I don't know. Do I have any ships saved on me? My vault? Guess we'll take a quick trip. What's your opinion on the 100% drop rate in the blind well? I saw something about that. It's not really... It's not like the streaming city weapons are that good, so I didn't really investigate it much. Okay. Hey, maybe some bright dust from the bright engram. That's like the best. The Poggies rip. When you get bright dust from the engrams, it's like, oh shit, just got real. It makes me so happy always.
What catches your eye?
Holy.
The choice, my friend. A fine selection. A quality accessory.
Rather get an exotic set of bright dust. I don't really use much of the Eververse stuff, so I don't really care about that. But the bright dust is nice because I can actually buy like what I do want to use, right? For me personally, because I'm very picky about, like, I find like one thing I like and then that's just all I use for my cosmetics, so. The glimmer at the bottom is for materials from planets that went away. Yo, Nicholas, how you doing? We're just turning in our final cookies of the dawning. We'll go turn them in, then we'll vibe. Okay, I just have like 2 more rotations, I think, or 3 maybe. Aztecross Nessus Devrim. Aztecross Nessus Devrim. Cross Nessus. Yeah, I kept the sunset materials. I probably shouldn't have, but I did. Zur Exo Petra. Zur Exo Petra. Then I'll have one more. And the last cookie I'll probably be baking for all of this event.
Why not?
Exo. Okay. A lot of bright dust. All right, let's turn them all in. Eva, you get cookies.
Yes.
Her cookies are in my postmaster. Eververse, you get cookies.
Titans out there.
Hers are also in there. Who's not? Zavala gets cookies. Nice. All I need for floss is the seal at 7 wins. Oh, nice. Oh, sorry. I see what you're saying. Well, go get it, dude. You got it. Thank you, Zavavalu. Appreciate it. Good transactions. Thank you for the blue materials. Great stuff. How long you been baking cookies for today? Oh no, just like 10 minutes. Not long at all. We cooked 1,000 cookies a couple days ago, so this is just kind of the wrap up. This is just what few materials I've gotten over the last couple of days. Nothing.
To see another hero of the tower.
Or how you got here? Okay.
Stop by when you return, Titan. We'll trade.
Banshee stuff right here.
What do you need?
Take another 1,000 per dawning's over? Nah, dude, no shot. No, thank you. I don't think I could handle it, honestly. I'm pretty burnt out on the cookieing.
I was just hoping you'd.
I discovered I'm supposed to do this from watching your stream. Well, hopefully you have time. I made a video on it where... Oh, I didn't want to do that. Eververse and Ada. I made a video on it where I showed what I got from turning in 1,000 cookies, and it was nuts, dude. I got so much stuff. I got super rich because of this event. It's actually kind of crazy. Switch back to zombie surrounders. They are too powerful not to use. They need nerf badly. I don't know how. The shower removed them.
She said
Oh
she wanted to
no.
express herself, so
Make it as much as I can till the dawning's over. Good luck. You got this.
always something new at Eververse. No, thank you. Our inventory is stocked, so no rush.
How long does this take usually? What part? Nearly 50k shards. Oh, nice. Cookie stuff? I mean, it depends how much. If you don't have any materials, you're probably just not gonna have time to do it. Okay, Ikora's next. Let's do Holiday and Saint. I already have Saint, and then Ikora after that.
Done. Goodbye. This tower certainly smells different.
But like, I grinded for hours to turn in 1,000 cookies. But if you're just doing a couple, then you already have them, so you can knock it out in a couple minutes. It really just depends. Scales with how much stuff. What is your main class? I don't really have a main overall class. I play all classes for different things. But I put a lot of time into all three of them, to be fair. Just kind of depends what I'm doing and what's good at the time. What's broken at the time, actually.
New wings, no waiting.
Determines it. New weapons to return from Destiny. One is a Nightfall. I really like the Blind Perdition. I don't know if they can do Trials weapons. Blind Perdition would be up there.
What can I help you with?
Oh man, I don't know. That's a hard question.
Ah, my friend.
Oh, I really like the Party Crasher. They just brought back the Matador, so I doubt it, but the Party Crasher is my baby, dude. Also have 175 Trials engrams I probably need to turn in before the end of the season. I like refreshing my vendor set at the end of each season, so probably need to take care of that. Foxhole and Clever Dragon. 2 pulses, that's interesting. Maybe. I'm trying to think, was there a good super good auto? I guess like the Summoner, but
Checking.
I feel like what's something that like Destiny doesn't have right now? I don't know.
All done.
Really don't know.
Give the world what you want to receive.
Most of my armor is pretty much always Vex, Precursor, Chrome. I keep the pink mark because I think it looks cool. Doctrine of Passing, like we have the Summoner, it's really not that. I don't know. I really don't know. Do not know. Oh, we could get a fusion like Salagen's Vigil was really cool. That was a good fusion. I don't know how it'd be good in Destiny 2, but this is so much better than turning in like the billions of packages I had earlier, because I don't have to clear out my inventory every 12 seconds. This is just like pretty casual. You'd like Arm Days back? I don't know, dude. Arms Day was like, it was cool for some people. I'm glad people liked it. I never really paid attention. Like I feel like a lot of those guns weren't even like, I was like, whatever. I don't know though. I don't know, Cruz. Yo, Storm Shadow, thank you so much for the sub. I don't know if they get wiped or what. I also don't know if the vendors will get new weapons. That's another thing. We just don't know. So I don't know, man. It's a hard question. One I don't really have an answer for.
Again.
The Black Armory thanks you.
It's the chosen one. slay any hive guards lately?
Okay. Now just a couple more vendors. Okay, now we go to Nasus. Where's Crow at? Oh yes, in the playing yourself. Remember lingering song. Oh, maybe go turn it into strange coins too. I'm such a sucker for that. Like I have the other half, but it's like gotta go turn it in. Mars answer hasn't been in the loot pool for a while. Has it not? Atheon's epilogue would be awesome. Yeah, what if they brought back the other Vogue weapons? I think people would be furious, dude, actually. It's so rewarding though, Masabo. You get so much stuff.
Hello.
Casually snap snack midstream. I actually, yeah, I do that a lot. Kind of a problem. Why would people be mad? Because they didn't come back with Vogue, right? And so, like, if you brought them back for not Vogue, I feel like people would be like, you should have brought them back for Vogue. Chance of getting the other half, I don't know. It's low. It's super. I wouldn't be surprised if it's like a 5%, even maybe like somewhere like 5, 3, 1%, somewhere in there. I have no idea. What skill shell do you use? It actually depends on character. I use the Niobe Labs one on this guy. This is my favorite ghost shell ever because you actually had to work your ass off for it. On my hunter, I think I used the pre-order Shadowkeep shell. And on my warlock, I used like the blindy one that changes colors, the RGB one, because it's... I don't want to dox myself, Joseph, so we're not going to answer that question. Yo, Deuce, how are you doing?
Tell me, friend.
Got one today, trash roll? No, rip. Keep grinding. Got this. All right, down to the exo. Oh, Eris. Just made you stick with Destiny? There's so much stuff. Is the secret AdvancedGG thing happening this month or next? I have to reschedule it, probably in February. I'll definitely let you guys know. And I'll make it less of a secret this time, because I feel really bad for dragging it out. Yo, Aflo, what's up, dude? Okay, so boom, boom, boom. EDZ, we need Devram. Yeah, I'm gonna try to make it coincide with the launch of Witch Queen though. Love Trustee, looks and feels good. Pretty nice. Where do you guys know each other from? Hope that bunch of guys do content for Europa. I really hope so too, man. I just imagine like Europa, like a quarters of time on Europa, but like unlocking Clovis's secrets would be so cool. So dope. Or actually, wait, I'll fast travel and then dismantle the stuff in transit. Passed across. Seven weekly resets, dude. I'm so ready for Witch Queen, man. I'm gonna no life it so hard. I can't wait, dude. Really? Oh, dude. 49 days. Ah, I'm so ready, dude. I'm so ready. Friends from school? Oh, no way. That's awesome.
Report.
Call him Acid-Cross? I call him Acid-Cross. He looks super, like, just like him, dude. Tangle Sword, no one. Dreamy City, Petra. Eris, Exo, Mara? Petra. Eris. Oh, I already went to Exo. So Petra. Then we'll go to the moon. And then we'll do Crow and Mara, and then we'll go. So excited for Witch Queen. Took a whole week off work. Nice. Yeah, I'm probably gonna take 2 or 3 days. I'm very excited. It depends what days I'm teaching this semester. I don't know how that works out, but if I can work it out correctly, I don't want to have to ask for someone to cover 2 of my labs, but 1 I'm totally fine with. So we'll see. But I'm gonna be gaming. All right, so now we go to moon. How much is Witch Queen edition with 4 seasons? Is it $70, guys? 80? Does anyone know the answer to that? What do you teach? I'm a TA for Advanced Synthesis Lab this semester. I'm mostly excited to find out how Savathun took the light for herself. I am too. I'm very excited. That'd be kind of cool, Nicholas. What grades do you teach? I'm in graduate school, so I teach like college students. Or a TA.
The Hellmouth speaks. You must answer.
$80 for the 4 seasons and the 2 dungeons. There you go. Really want Witch Queen to live up to the hype, and the power level will most likely go up by 200. Oh my gosh, can you imagine? Ooh. Is accelerated cores better than liquid? Accelerated coils, anything on regular fusions that increases your charge rate, increases your DPS, but lowers your overall damage. For me, Destiny is, where liquid coils does the opposite of that. So for me, Destiny is a game where you need as much DPS. It's more of a DPS game than a total damage game, especially like when you're in the end game. It's like, how fast can you melt the boss? Not, oh, this boss has too much health, you run out of ammo. And so for me, that's why like just as much DPS as possible. Overall damage is less important.
That feels intentional.
Want chocolate in the living room? I was not aware of this. Uh-oh. Don't eat it, it's a trap. Oh. Okay, and Zer's the last one, and then we are done delivering cookies until later in 2022. Can you guys believe it's 2022, by the way? 2021 flew by. Fastest year of my life. Crazy, you ate it. Uh-oh. don't remember how things happen in 21. Just plays by. It's kind of nuts. Alrighty. The last cookie. Holy, thank goodness that's over. Unless you don't get Dawning Essence from packages. I'm gonna... I just probably won't do it.
I hope to be here again.
Okay. Star Horse. We're gonna open up some... We're gonna spend all my strange coins quick. I'm gonna say... Oh. I'm gonna spend all these. Oh, okay. How many coins do I have? 26? 28, so I can open one. I need to save 21, so I have 3 weeklies on my character. You're getting world's first with Queen Raid? Yeah, why? Dude, I hope you do. That'd be sick. Fucking did it. Eager Edge, Vorpal, other half. Oh, nice, dude. Sick. Wait, how many do I have? 8 keys. No. Then we open 32 packages, and then we're done with the dawning. Screw it, bro.
Gifts you sorely need.
Bad. Damn. What a good set of weapons, I say, completely sarcastically. Only took 250 drops? Holy. Okay. Everyone's hunting for another half where I'm hunting a better BXR? Dude, it's a spicy weapon though, to be fair. Yeah, I know, Blank. I'm so excited. Okay. Package time. Nice. Huge. Holy, 5 enhancement. That's like the good stuff right there, enhancement.
Checking now.
God roll for Pulse. I really like either the so the roll I've been really liking is Perpetual Motion Blunt Execution, but there's also Perpetual Motion Kill Clip, which is like dummy. It's so good. Oh, trash. Most use exotic. Oh, who the hell knows? I have no idea. Huh. Of all time, probably Anarchy? I don't know though, I don't know. Just finished saving essence for 22 dawning? How?
All done, all done.
Cause you can't put it in your vault, can you? Oh, what the fuck is that? Get out of my inventory. Dude, you get so many cores from this, it's not even fair. Oh my gosh. Oh. Tried to trick me, you see that? When you're Titan Postmaster, there you go. How much you got? How'd I do what?
Guardian.
Oh, if you fill up your inventory, and then you earn it, then it goes to your postmaster, which is how he did that. 2,000? Damn.
All done.
I'm glad you're still with me, Carlos. You too, Maria. Fenchurch does the exploring. I make the deals.
Dude, you get so many cores. Oh my god. This is literally the best enhancement core farm ever of all time. It's nuts.
Checking.
Absolutely insane. Alrighty. That is going to be the end of Dawning. Holy. Made so much bright dust. I'm not baking 3 more cookies. Fuck that. I don't even care. 30 bright dust can ligma. But I will turn in this and get a shit ton of bright dust. Never mind. Alrighty.
Good luck.
I wish. But we are... Dude, I literally started the event at like... What did I say?
We must raise our light.
I started this event at 4:29. Oh my god, the Dawning is nuts, and I'm at 582. Holy shit. Thanks so much for putting out the video for the Bright Dust farming method. I've gone from 12 to 15k, only farming out 200. Dude, hell yeah. You have 155k Bright Dust. Pay to win, bro. Pay to win. Oh man, at least check the emote. Oh, I don't even know what emote it was. Bro, I don't even care. I don't care about emotes at all. I have no idea what emote. I'm just gonna pretend it was this one. Alrighty. Alright guys. I am going to bed. Or going to farm out some more Gambit. And I don't want to do that on a stream, so I'm gonna fall asleep while playing Gambit pretty Is it worth saving Dawning's weeklies? No, they'll almost certainly wipe it from your inventory, Dylan. Okay. Well, everyone, have a fantastic night. I love your faces. I'll see you very soon. Yeah, enjoy the rest of your Dawning. Enjoy your night, and I'll see you in the next one.